All right. I had to let it simmer and let some of these draft picks go. Not draft picks. Some of these signings go. But it is on and popping. All right. So many signings. So let me start breaking some down. Dwight Howard signs to the Lakers. All right. That's a Hall of Fame, another Hall of Famer. But that's a Hall of Famer LeBron has played with already. So it's still on his resume, though. But he's getting another Hall of Famer in Dwight Howard, former All-Star from back in the day. But he was part of that championship contending team. They get Trevor Ariza. They get Wayne Ellington. So the Lakers got those three guys. I'm going to keep more tabs. As these signings go by, I'm going to keep more tabs. Lonzo Ball goes to the Chicago Bulls. Mo Harkless resigns with the Sacramento Kings. There is so many stuff going on right now. Let's see. JaVale McGee signs a 1-year deal with the Phoenix Suns. McGee on the Phoenix Suns is a nice pickup because I thought they was a little soft in the middle. There was a little tissue toilet paper in the middle, and nevertheless, there they are. They got some guy that can at least rebound and play post-up basketball a little bit. My Knicks, my New York Knicks, the blue and orange, they re-sign Derrick Rose. Jeff Green leaves the Brooklyn Nets and goes to the Denver Nuggets. Bobby Portis re-signs with the Milwaukee Bucks. There's a lot of stuff going down, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff going on. Of course, I covered earlier of Kyle Lowry going to the Miami Heat. That's the biggest one of the day so far. So we got a lot going down, man. So a lot of stuff going down, a lot of trades, and it's becoming really, really crazy going on right now, man. So keep your trade meter or whatever, your tracker for free agency on, because it's going to be on and popping. Kawhi Leonard is going to listen to other teams, and then he's going to make his decision from there. So it's going to be interesting to see where Kawhi resigns, if he resigns with the Clippers. I hope he does, but the Clippers need to step it up a little bit and get some role players. I mean, you need to get some role players. They did resign somebody. I forgot who they resigned. David Numbambi, he resigns with the Houston Rockets. Mike Conley is still up on the board. Jared Allen resigns with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Let me see what else is going on. Let me see what else. Did my Knicks re-sign somebody? I think we re-signed somebody else too. I know we re-signed Derrick Rose. Jimmy Butler re-signs with the Miami Heat, to a 4-year max extension. So he loving it over there in Miami. Salute, Gillian. I'm just breaking down all these trades, man. But all these signings. I don't know why I keep saying trades. Signings. Okay. Bobby Portis coming back to Milwaukee is big for them. He was a big fan favorite, Oh, that's right. Mike Conley re-signed with the Jazz. Duncan Robinson re-signed with the Miami Heat. Let's see what else. I'm trying to think. Will Barton, because it's coming off the top of the dome. Will Barton re-signs with the Denver Nuggets. I believe that is a 2-year deal for $32 million. Man, I can't believe I'm actually remembering some of all of this without forgetting nothing. What else? Oh, Burks. Yeah, that's right. Trey Burks and Noel's re-signs with the Knicks. Okay, so the Knicks got some of their pieces back. It's good that the Knicks re-signing their pieces, but we still need a new piece or two. We need some new players. We need some new ground. Hope we could get our hands on the DeMar DeRozan or something. Give us something. It's good that we got those good role players, but I take just at least one. Lonzo Ball and Alex Caruso goes to the Chicago Bulls. So it's gonna keep going down, man. Some of these guys are re-signing with their respective franchises, which is good. I like that. You know, can't get mad at that. Yeah, you do need new players. You know, what's your team? You said you help you get DeMar DeRozan. Who? What's your team though? Z Spoof? Is it the Bulls? Oh, okay. If it's the Bulls, cool. You know, um, Nolan Powell is a good one. G Money, that's a good one. Nolan Powell is a good one. I mean, your Bucks could lose at least like one new player or something because a lot of teams are restocking. And guess what? The Brooklyn Nets didn't restock yet. The Brooklyn Nets lost Jeff Green. They may lose Spencer Dinwiddie. So who's the Brooklyn Nets going to get? You know? See, if the Lakers could get affordable and good pieces, so could the Brooklyn Nets. They could get some veterans. Is Carmelo Anthony going to be on the move? I could see Carmelo Anthony probably going to the Brooklyn Nets. You know, yeah. So you like that light? It looks super red. I love it. You know, I don't like it. You know what it looks like? It looks like the Seinfeld episode, or it looks like just like a rock in red water, or no, rock in water, but it's red. It's like
it looks like the lava.
Yeah. Oh, that looks nice. It looks nice.
No. I like it. I'm going to replace that.
Okay, but just hey, just leave it like this just for a while, then. You know, it's not nighttime yet.
No,
it's not nighttime yet. It's nice. No, that's why I bought red, and I got my black bulb too. I didn't even test out my black bulb.
But you can turn this apartment too. Like spooky.
We're gonna see how. I want to see how a black bulb lights up.
No.
You know, we're gonna see. You know, we're gonna see. Yep. JaVale McGee resigned. JaVale McGee signs with the Phoenix Suns. It's not a bad pickup. They needed some size. A fake notification? How you get that? How you get a fake notification, if I might add? You know, school me onto the game. So if I get something like that, I know it's fake. Is there a site or a website? Please fill me in on that because I don't want to get bamboozled. Because I report sporting news. I don't want to report no fake news. You know, so please tell me where you get that site. Where is that from? Because I don't want to be searching for some NBA news and come across that website. So Zach, help me out with that. You know, if you could find whatever the name of that site is. Bradley Beal. Does he leave the Washington Wizards? I think he should. It's clear that they're in rebuild mode. So they should definitely, you know, do what they got to do. You know what I'm saying? Yep, Superman Dwight Howard is back with the Lakers. Don't tell Shaq that though, G Money. Shaq will flip out on both of us. Shaq probably make a burner account saying, hey, don't you ever give that Superman title away. You know. Okay. Yeah, you got to beware of those type of stuff, man. Oh my God! Fake news that Melo signed with the Knicks. I wouldn't mind Melo retiring in the Knicks jersey though, but still. Oh, Ben Simmons. Where is Ben Simmons going? That's another thing. Where is Ben Simmons going? That's a good question. Hold on for a minute. I got to check this dang. I'm having somebody do shopping on Instacart for me. So I got to look. Yo, they don't have some orange cream yogurt. No. They have orange cream yogurt. They're missing something else. It was one of the yogurts. And she asked, "Do you want a replacement?" I already hit no though.
Why? Just the coconut one?
I don't know what she was. Let me just look into the messages again. I could show you. Okay. What is that?
It's because it's the only one.
Oh no, cherry cheesecake.
Why you thinking just?
I just hit no. I hit no a little too fast. Do you want a replacement?
I do.
Here, pick one. Hurry up and pick one. Hurry up and pick one.
What is that? Oh, this. Oh no, I don't.
Okay,
like
so no, so I did good. No replacement.
I got one coconut, but I don't.
Just have them. If they don't have certain things, I'm gonna be like, hey, just replace it. Oh, but anyway, I'm back. Yes, there is. Philly's asking a whole lot for Ben Simmons, and I think that's a damn shame. You're not gonna get all of that for Ben Simmons. The guy don't even communicate with the franchise. So, like, come on, man. Oh, yogurt, strawberry mist is not there.
It doesn't have to.
No, do you want to replace?
No, if they only have Mr. Coconut, and I don't.
Oh.
Like, what else?
And the cherry cheesecake. That's it. Man, it must be really one of those days for this place. You expect Kobe White to get traded? Yeah, I think so too, because they got Lonzo Ball. You know, Lonzo Ball is the guy that get a million chances. A million chances to try to prove he could be something. But he does increase and get better every single year. I will give him that. But he gets better on a role player level. Blake Griffin will stay in Brooklyn because he got no other choice. And nobody's going to be paying him no money. He already get paid. His situation is different, G-Money, because Blake Griffin already got bought out. So he already got a lot of money, and he just get paid for the cheap. He's just there to try to get an easy championship on a tail end of his career. Yeah, Dwight Howard, a.k.a. the butt plugger, is back with the Lakers. And he have a great time here in L.A., man. There's a lot of guys that dress up as women in Los Angeles. And, I mean, that's how Dwight Howard get down. So he have a fun time in Los Angeles. You know. Let me stop, man. Let me stop making fun of Dwight Howard, man. But he went to Philly to get a big payday when he could have just re-signed with the Lakers. Duncan Robinson re-signs with the Miami Heat. Nicholas Batum, he re-signs with the Clippers. I just butchered his last name. Oh, word? Daredevil's your favorite? Yeah, I like the show on Netflix. It's tight. I've been following Marvel Comics and stuff since I was a kid. I don't like the way the MCU is going right now, though. It's going a little too woke. You know the old saying, go woke, go broke. That's what it feels like it's going. Speaking of the three Brickonaires on the Lakers, they're trying to get Buddy Hield. The Three Stooges in Brooklyn, they're trying to get some players. So I always got nicknames for super teams. And there's a lot of trio groups, so I could never run out of them. You know, I could go Alvin and the Chipmunks. PJ Tucker, you mean went to Miami? I didn't heard about that one. Oh, so you got me on that one. Okay. Yeah, I don't rock with DC too much though, C Smooth. I ain't down with the DC. But I will watch Suicide Squad. I would watch that. But come on, Knicks. We just need to give us one franchise player or something. Man, wouldn't the NBA turn upside down if we got a Kawhi Leonard? I don't care if he miss half of next season. Get Kawhi Leonard. I pay the man the sit in street clothes as long as he played the next season. You know? Yeah, so do I. It makes it more competitive. Zach, I like it just like that too. $2020 was competitive. You know, this season was competitive for the most part outside of the Brooklyn Nets, but the Brooklyn Nets didn't play together, so it felt more competitive because that big three super team wasn't here. They were hurt all the time. You know, Payne, he re-signs with the Suns. Who else? Duncan Robinson on the Miami Heat. Miami Heat got some good, solid role players, man. Good players. Dame to the Knicks is good. Zach, Dame to the Knicks is good. But he may do the same thing he do in the Knicks that he did in Portland. He may have some moments when he come up short. But, you know, it's whatever. The only difference is if he comes up short in New York, people won't hesitate to tell him about it. That's the thing. He will get called out in New York. You will get called out in New York City. Oh, Z Smooth, you're a DC guy? Tell me why. Why? I gotta rock with Marvel, man. I cannot do DC. I only like DC a little bit. I like the villains a little bit, but that's about it. JJ Redick, Patty Mills. There's a lot of free agents left. Lakers, I heard, was trying to get Patty Mills. Somebody better sign JJ Redick real quick. You need a guy that can shoot the 3-point ball. You better get JJ Redick. Yep, a smaller version of Melo. That is true. Doug McDermott, 3-year deal, $42 million with the San Antonio Spurs. No, Atlanta didn't make any moves yet. Oh, you really actually like Atlanta? I thought you was just joking the last time you said that. You really are an Atlanta Hawks fan? ATL. Okay. Wait, are you saying ATL? Are you trying to say ATL? Okay, ATL is trash. They have a smelly box. Bro, what are you talking about? What? What do you say? What is that? That's actually funny. You know, has nothing to do with basketball, but it is funny. Oh my God. Yo. All right, let me get back to back to basketball. Now you're gonna have me thinking about that laughing. Oh, okay. I don't know, man. I just love my Marvel, man. I growed up on it. You know, DC, their heroes seem too invincible to me. Outside of Batman, they're like overpowered. You know, I like my heroes with some flaws, and Marvel heroes got a lot of flaws. You know, they seem more human like. You know, DC heroes, they come from another planet and they're aliens. It's just too much. The only normal guy you get is Batman. You know, and his power is my favorite line. That when Flash was asking him, "Hey, what's your superpower?" "I'm rich." My superpower is I'm rich. I thought that was hilarious. That was funny. He looked at him in the face. He looked at Flash in the face, dead eye, like, "Dog, I'm rich. That's my superpower." Batman is the man. That's the only dude I like in DC is Batman and a whole Batman universe. The rest of those guys I don't like. I mean, I just like the Batman universe. That's it. Yeah, Marvel is cool, man. I rock with Marvel. Man, Giannis Antetokounmpo over there. You must know a lot about ATL, then, man. What you be doing over there in ATL? Okay. Okay. At least you're honest. Just a Harden fan. That's cool. So the Lakers are filling out their roster. They started out with just 4 guys, and by the end of the day, they got what, like 7 or 8 guys now? A total of 7 or 8. You know, is Wayne Ellington, Dwight Howard, Trevor Ariza. Trevor Ariza is solid. I think the Lakers picked him up to spread the floor so he could shoot threes. That's the reason I think they got him. Yeah, man, he could have did it in Houston. This could have been one of those years that the Houston Rockets could have made it to the finals. You know, had he stayed with that team and committed to him, and they gave him all those good, solid, good pieces, the John Walls, you know, DeMarcus Cousins to a lower extent, but he had good teammates, and if they just managed to keep those guys together, this could have been the year that they won the championship. He could have met Giannis in the finals. You know, this could have been one of those years. This is going to be hard to put together. This is going to be a challenge. This is something that holds that thing up, so you don't have to hang it to a wall. So what it does, these pipes connect to these somehow, some way, and they coming up with funky has rhymes like every single day. Huh? Okay, let's see if you could get this challenge. This is gonna be a challenge for you. Yeah, this is gonna be a challenge for you. This is gonna be a challenge right here.
You want me to start?
You want to start now? Let's see what you got. I'm challenging Hannah to put that together. I've been challenging her to a bunch of assignments this week. So far, she won all of them, but I'm gonna get her sooner or later. You know. All right, that King's disease. That's what's up. Dark Knight's Death Metal. Yeah, I heard of that. I don't have his whole collection. I got the Dark Knight Rises, one of my favorite movies of all time, on Blu-ray 4K. Absolutely loved it. Watched it over like 6 times. I watched that movie. Love that movie. Bane with the voice, classic. Oh, so you think the darkness is your friend? I love that. I love how Tom Hardy was just gangster with it. He had the mask on his face. He broke Batman's back, picked him up, crack. Yo, that was classic. That was classic. He executed Bane way better than the comics or the cartoons ever portrayed. Because the cartoons had Bane like a Mexican wrestler, right? But this Bane from the League of Shadows, they made him like more of an assassin. He had the coat, the whole look was just gangster. Tom Hardy is the man. Great actor. Tom Hardy is a great actor, man. And shout out to Tom Hardy, man. He gonna be doing that movie Venom Part 2, keeping it Marvel. And I just went outside a couple minutes ago. I saw the Fox Vans. They filming a TV show right in front of my house. They always film TV shows right in front of my apartment building. So they filming a TV show right now. Got the trucks outside, the people filming, cut, all of that stuff. Sometimes I feel like just interfering in when they filming their TV show or movie. I just jump in one of their scenes. Be like, hey, sir, come. Yeah, I probably won't make it to the whole scene. I probably had like security guards tackle me halfway through when I'm running to the scene. They probably, man. I'm a brother too. Oh, get out the sticks. You see like 10 security guards running after me as I run all over the set. That'd be some crazy stuff. I would have to be off YouTube for a couple of months at that point. I'd be recovering in a hospital or something. He posed a threat to one of our celebrities. Ever something like that.
You're going back to work anyway, so it's gonna be useless to assemble that.
No, it's not.
Who's gonna use that?
Me?
Me?
Yo, it's some work is not gonna stop me from doing my day. I'm a guy that constantly get no sleep anyway. So
Oh, come on. You need to sleep.
I'm up all night. I never go to sleep. My mind is constantly coming up with ideas. It's like idea after idea, and boom, 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 and I just put it down on paper, put it down on wax. But man, yeah, does that cover the whole free agency right now until some other stuff going down? But does this trade make the Miami Heat the best team in the Eastern Conference? Can they hang with the Milwaukee Bucks and the Brooklyn Nets? The Brooklyn Nets, Milwaukee Bucks, and you got the team with the fighter's chance. What is the Philadelphia 76ers? Do we squeeze Miami Heat in there? Can they overtake one of those teams? I think they could overtake the Philadelphia 76ers. This makes Miami on the outside looking in, but still makes them a dangerous team. Solomon Hill resigns with the Atlanta Hawks. So there you go, Zach. He signs a one-year deal with the Atlanta Hawks. So Blake Griffin going back to the Nets, 1-year deal again. So I think the Brooklyn Nets only got like 5 guys on contract. DeAndre Jordan, Blake Griffin. Oh, actually like 6. Joe Harris. Joe Harris, Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan, and the Three Stooges. Sterling Brown resigns. He has a deal with the Dallas Mavericks. Jared Allen got paid. Tim Hardaway Jr. is going back to Dallas. Tim Hardaway Jr. re-signs back with Dallas. Bojan Markovic Bangovic is re-signing with the Dallas Mavericks. Like Shaq say, anybody that, an itch in the last name. What is Miami's projected starting five as of now? Kyle Lowry at the 1. Jimmy Buckets at the 2. Bam at the 5. Tyler Hero at the 3. At the 4, I don't know. Maybe they could sign somebody else or bring somebody else in there, because I mean they lost Wayne Ellington, right? He went to the Lakers. You could just go small if you want to. You could have Duncan Robinson and Tyler Hero at your 3 and 4, because they could spread the floor and shoot threes. But you're still going to be a little small in the post. You ain't going to have nobody to really get no rebounds. That's a very small team. Where's DeMar DeRozan going? Kelly Olynyk signs with the Pistons. Corey Joseph signs with the Pistons. What else? PJ Tucker, there you go. I completely forgot about PJ Tucker. Yeah, PJ Tucker could be a 4, or he could play the 5. He did that sometimes in spurts, but that will you still got to start Bam unless you're gonna move Bam to the 4. That's still a small team, though. That is still a small team. Damn, the Summer League begins August 8th. The NBA is just really cranking out everything fast. But Jimmy Butler and Kyle Lowry is not a bad combo. They're going to be solid. They're going to be a solid team. Yep. See, that's similar to what I was saying, but it's a spoiled team, though. That's a spoiled team. They're going to be playing a lot of spoil ball. They're going to be the Houston Rockets of this year. Remember the Houston Rockets went spoil ball with Westbrook and them guys? They went all spoil ball. Maybe that's what the Miami Heat going to do. I can show you a picture of how it looks. You're going to have problems with that. What's your Lakers reunion? A lot of one-year deals, like I predicted, because Lakers got veteran minimum contracts. That's all they could offer is veteran minimum contracts. Oh, and Kent Bazemore, I forgot. Kent Bazemore is a Los Angeles Laker now. Now, Andre Drummond on Miami Heat will not be bad. He could rebound. He has a little bit post-up play, but he could rebound and somewhat defend. That wouldn't be bad. Then you can move Bam at the 4. You have Tyler Hero and them guys coming off the bench. Not a bad look. So Kent Bazemore is now a Los Angeles Laker. He's a guy that shoots the 3 ball. If you don't know who Kent Bazemore is, he's a solid 3-point shooter. So the Lakers are just looking for 3-point shooters. Because the 3 Brickonaires, and particularly Westbrook and LeBron, you know, they're not reliable shooters. Ah, you see, this is a hard puzzle. A hard puzzle to. Wow, you're getting it figured out, aren't you? Uh-oh. Man, that looked like one of those, like a staff, like you about to do a Marvel movie and fight with that. Like you snap it on together. Yep. Bully ball. What about Colin Sexton? Can he go to my New York Knicks already? Michael Porter Jr. could sign an extension tonight if he chooses to. Trae Young will be expected to sign a max contract tonight. Trae Young could technically leave the Hawks, but he's going to resign that. He's going to sign a max. He might as well sign a max. Stay with that team. Sign a max. Mo Harkless. That's the guy that the Lakers was trying to get. Now I got my food coming on the way. I'm about to eat some wings with some nice Spanish rice. But I will have to cook that first. Oh, you got it in there. How you did that? You got to teach me how you hook that up because I'm going to need to know how to hook that up when the time comes. That's a good solid stand too. It holds that thing up pretty good. I can show you the picture of how it looks. If you want to see, how the picture looks.
I figured it out already.
This is figuring it out. You just figured this out. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
This is how high if you want to use it?
Yeah. It's up to you if this. You can only use like 2 or 4 if like the cloth is like more wider.
Yeah.
So I think 2 is enough, right? I guess 2 is enough.
Yeah, I think 2 is enough. That should be
I
high.
have to figure it out how to put there now.
2 is higher. I think 2. Well, I mean, I don't want to go all the way up to the wall because I had the going up to the wall and it was messing up, So I'm but before I even eat mines, I gotta have my one stack of the day. So I'm about to get my ice cream real quick. Check this out.
I got it.
You got it?
Uh-huh. But I need the one that has like
Keep that paper so I can figure it out and learn how to do it. 'Cause I don't know what you're doing. I don't know how to figure out none of this how you're doing. Is that part you had to take?
So
did you have to take that part off and put it on top?
No, this is just like you have
It doesn't go up?
to.
Oh. What would you do for a Klondike bar?
See? This one? That's right here.
Mm-hmm.
See, and this is the lock. For that.
Oh, I got you now. I got you.
Whoa. See?
Man, why are you wishing Danny Green so much? Why you want Danny Green on the Lakers so much?
It's up to how high. This is like. I'm just gonna use 2 parts. 3. Oh, I think this is like so long, babe. This is gonna be so Oh. See?
Oh, there you go. Oh, and Miami Heat is signing Dwayne Dedman. You know, boom. Well, I hope you don't get Danny Green. I don't want to see the Lakers or the Nets win anything.
Oh, come on.
So any team that could beat the Lakers or the Nets, I'm cool with that. Especially if it's not a super team.
It's kind of like broken already.
Yeah, bro.
That's right.
How?
But it's fine because you don't need this. You just have to like.
Wait, how did it
Oh,
broke?
there you go.
Oh,
I need you to
that's
hold
that's
it.
mad low though. It should be higher.
Yes, I told you can make it higher.
Mm.
But I need you to hold this part so I can put the others.
Mm.
So, oh, see, this the highest that you can.
Mm. Why don't you do the other stand first before you do that? Take that off and then do the stand first. Then we could connect them.
I'm just showing it to you. Now you're telling me this is hard for me to figure it
Well, you gotta teach me how you do that. How you do that? Yeah. Lonzo Ball on the Chicago Bulls.
And it's up to you, like, see if you can.
He about to play with Zach LaVine. What's the old boy that came from the Orlando Magic? I forget his name. He's a solid player too. The link is dropped. Ghost Styles P, Ghost 007. Okay, yeah. Nikolai, yeah. The Bulls look all right. The Bulls could be a sleeper team to make the playoffs. Don't underestimate the Chicago Bulls. Yeah, Dedman resigns. That's a guy I thought the Lakers was going to end up picking up because I thought he would have been cheap. But Kent Bazemore is a Los Angeles Laker.
Okay. Now I have to put there because I think this is.
Need more space?
No, just put it as it says.
Hold on. Now, Lakers go out and get one of the Antetokounmpo brothers.
Come on. Give that to me.
No more extra pieces for y'all. This one?
Here.
You want this one right here? Oops, hold on. Let me. Oh, you gotta stretch it. All right. See, as you can see, we getting the blue room fixed. Getting some stuff hooked up for the blue room. Yeah, what else is new? Lakers want everybody. DeRozan going to the Bulls? That's not bad.
Hold it first.
My staff. This is going to go in the blue room right here. You see my microphone is already blue. My Knicks get Derrick Rose back. I thought Derrick Rose was going to go back to Chicago at one point, but we could re-sign. We re-signed Eric Burks, Carmelo Anthony, Rudy Gay, J.J. Redick, Lou Williams. There's a lot of guys left. Reggie Bullock, Danny Green. Where would these free agents go? There's a lot. Nets won everybody too. Yep.
Then you have to do this. Okay? You have to connect them.
Oh, just like this?
Yeah. So easy it is.
Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can get up in there.
What are you gonna do?
Oh, got it
Yeah,
now.
and then this one.
There we go. There we go.
Stew.
You got it?
Should leave it.
There you go. I got you. All right. Y'all see what we doing over here, man? We trying to get this blue room going.
Oh, it's
You got it?
no.
Hey, let me get over there then. Yeah, let me put this out the way. What you missing? This the connector?
Yeah, just connect it.
Where at? Right here?
Yeah. You get it?
This don't have no.
No, there is.
Oh, it does. But there you go.
Okay, that one.
Oh man, yo,
I think it's fine.
it's not. Cause look, it gotta go. It gotta go to here. You gotta match it up. See, it keeps breaking on me a little bit though. Hold that up. This is mad long, yo.
Salute.
What's up? What's up?
Come on.
So yeah, man, you could be my narrator a little bit. Break down some of these free agents, some of these signings, and what you think. A lot of moves that are taking place.
I mean, good move for certain teams. For the Rockets, you get Daniel Tice, a good big man at construction floor. Good news, a good pickup for Houston. Sadly, we didn't. Sadly, Norman Powell's going to stay in Portland. So sadly, us Knicks fans are a little bit upset because Norman Powell could have helped us by stretching the floor in defense. But hey, good for him staying in Portland. Devontae Graham gets traded to New Orleans. So good job for Devontae to play under Zion Williamson.
Yeah.
Ken Bazemore gets signed a 1-year contract with the Lakers.
Yeah.
Let's see. PJ Tucker is going to Miami to join Jimmy
yeah.
Butler. So good news for him. The Bulls get stronger. They get Lonzo Ball. I heard they could get DeRozan. I heard that's a possibility. And,
Yeah, that's a good look, man. I like what they're doing over there. Alonzo Ball, Nikolai,
Nikola Mirotic. Nikola Vucevic.
Yeah, that's a good look. I like what they're doing over there.
Yeah, man. And that team is going to get better, man. Do not be surprised if they make the playoffs next year. If they can stay healthy, they could be a playoff team next year. And they also got Alex Caruso, by the way. So good news for them. So they get Caruso, Lonzo, and potentially, I said potentially, DeMar DeRozan. Wow. That'll be a nice team, though. Miami re-signs Jimmy Butler. So on a 4-year,
Dedmon, big man, good defensive player.
Who?
Dedmon,
that's a good move. A defensive player that can shoot the 3 too. So that's a good move for Miami. And Z Smooth says, I won't be surprised if we don't make the playoffs. If fully healthy, and they don't make the playoffs, it will be a shame. But if they're healthy, they should be at least a playoff team. I don't know about top 4 in the East. I said like around 5th or 8th. I think around like 7th or 8th seed around, because there's still a lot of good teams out there in the East. But fully healthy, Chicago's going to be a good team. I mean, you get Zach LaVine, Lonzo Ball, Caruso, Nikola Vucevic. We don't know what they're going to do with Kobe White. We don't know what they're going to do with him, and Laurie Markkinen. We don't know what they're going to do. They're probably going to trade one of them. But they have a good young core.
Oh yeah, yep. Alex Caruso signed with the Bulls. I thought the Lakers would have re-signed him for cheap, but the Lakers got a trade sign and trade offer with Dennis Schroeder. They could get something for Dennis Schroeder, and they've been trying to get Buddy Hield. Reports is they've been trying to get Buddy Hield for that sign and trade, but the Sacramento Kings won't bite.
And speaking of the Lakers, they get Wayne Ellington. Trevor Ariza's coming back, because remember, he won a championship with the Lakers back in 2009. And Dwight Howard's a former champion with the Lakers. So they re-signed 2 champions in Ariza and Superman, and they get Wayne Ellington. So those are good
Dwight
pickups
Howard
there.
don't even have to be Dwight Howard of old. He just got to go out there and get some basic rebounds.
Right.
Defend the post.
Mm-hmm.
The stuff like that.
Right. Salute, Greek Freak. That's what they had to do. So certain teams making moves. I mean, Will Barnes coming back to Denver. Same thing with Austin Rivers. I mean, Steph Curry is going to re-sign with Golden State soon. I mean, Kyle Lowry in Miami, and that's pretty much. Oh, Jeff Green going to Denver, by the way. So good move for Denver to get a high flyer that can go to the rim.
I'm glad you brought that up. That's a big loss for the Nets. He was great for the Nets last season.
He was. He can shoot the 3, defend, can go to the rim. I mean, that is kind of a big loss for the Nets. I mean, they re-signed Blake Griffin, but losing Jeff Green is going to hurt a little bit, though. It's going to hurt.
But Danny Green, J.J. Redick, there's a lot of guys left on the table. Where would they go? A lot of good role players left on the table.
Yep.
What do you think would be the best fit for a guy like J.J. Redick or Danny Green, Rudy Gay, Carmelo Anthony? That's a couple.
It's tough. For Melo, if he wants to win a championship, I don't know if they're at the cash space, but if he wants to win a title, there's places he can go. Milwaukee. There's also the LA Lakers. Miami, if they can make a few more moves, that would be a nice move for Melo. For JJ Redick, if he want to go to the team, I would love for him to come to New York, which I don't. It's still possible, but I would love him to come to New York. Or for Redick, you can go to LA, to the Lakers, or with the Clippers. Also, for Danny Green, I don't know if he's gonna come back to Philly. I don't know about that. So a place like either Toronto could use him, or maybe like he won a title there. We know that. Or also he can go to another team like maybe. Sorry, I'm just trying to think of. I'm sorry, man. I'm just trying to think of teams he can go.
No, it's okay. Take your time, man. We just here talking. That's cool.
Do you think Denver would fit him well, Danny Green?
I think so, but you know what? I think he should stay on the Eastern Conference. But that's a good point, man. Danny Green. But here's the thing: he's a 3-point shooter, right? So
and defender though.
Yeah. So there's a lot of teams that could use a 3-point shooter. So I mean, I'm pretty sure the Lakers got him in mind. What's the team? Brooklyn Nets probably got him in mind.
Brooklyn could use him. Yeah, that'll be a nice move.
So it's going to be a lot of teams that just could use a spot up shooter, a guy that they could get a couple 3-point shots off and shooting that 3 ball. So
yeah. So
what do you think of Rudy Gay?
Rudy Gay, he's still a good player.
Somebody told me he was washed goods. No, used goods. Sorry.
He's not washed. I'm not saying he's the old Rudy Gay. He's not, but he's not washed. He can still get you some buckets a little bit. I mean, he may not be an all-star now. He may not, but he was an all-star back in his prime a little bit. I think so. I don't think Rudy Gay's coming back for San Antonio. I don't see it. So if I had to guess where Rudy Gay should go, there's he can go to the Lakers. I mean, he can go to Boston. He can go to the Celtics. I mean, those are moves those are places he can go. Because he can still get you the mid range. He can still give you the 3-pointer. And but if he wants to win a championship, I will probably go to the Lakers if he wants to win a championship. So yeah.
So
Rudy Gay never made an All-Star team. Excuse me, my fault. Rudy Gay never made an All-Star team, but Rudy Gay is still a good player though. He's still a good player.
Yeah, he's solid.
Mm-hmm.
But where do you see Miami Heat now? Can they crack that big three? Because when you normally think of the best teams in the East, I think it's the Bucks, the Nets, and probably the 76ers come to mind mostly. So do you see the Nets stinking in there?
You meant the Heat.
The Heat. Sorry, yeah.
I mean, it's possible. It's possible. I still think the Bucks and Nets are better. Obviously, they are. The Sixers get tricky. All right, we don't know with the whole Ben Simmons thing. We don't know. So, and it's Joel Embiid going to play a full season. That's the problem here we have to think about. So, who knows? Will they be? They could be a top 3 seed. It's possible because I can't name another team other than the Sixers and the Nets. I'm talking about in the East that's that much better than the Heat. I get what you're saying. So probably like top 3, top 4 around that if they can stay healthy.
Oh yeah. So yeah, man, but it's a lot of trades. This is day 1, and we got all these trades so far going down in the very first day.
Crazy,
the Phoenix Suns look like they coming back with their same squad, and they add McGee. What does McGee bring to the Phoenix Suns for you?
Defense, rim protection. Also, he's a pretty good rebounder and a very good athletic big. What killed the Suns last year against the Bucks in the NBA Finals was rebounding, especially on the offensive glass, and they didn't guard the interior. I mean, DeAndre Ayton had a very good playoffs, but he was horrible in the finals after game 1. And look, Giannis is hard to stop, but Giannis was going to the bucket at will. Check game 6 when you drop 50. Watch that. It. Giannis was doing Dirk-like shots a little bit. We talk about Giannis doing a one-legged jump shot. Check how many times he did that in the series.
Bro, that was one of the best closeout games in the finals that you could come across. A guy dropping 50 in the closeout game.
50, 14 rebounds, and 5 block shots. I mean, come on, man. And he was unstoppable on both sides, and he did not want a game 7. And hey, he shut me up, man. He shut me up. I thought the Bucks were done after being down 2-0. I thought they were done, but hey, he and Bistro shut me up, and they finally won the championship for the first time in 50 years. But getting JaVale McGee is a big move for the Suns because they needed some size. They need some size. If they would, this may sound stupid, but hear me out here. If they would have had JaVale McGee last year, they could have had the Suns may have won the championship because he would have helped with rebounding. Though, is he going to stop Giannis? No, but he would at least help you on the glass a little bit and can guard the interior. And don't forget, I know Dario Saric is not that good, but remember, you do have to consider he did go down with an injury. I think torn his ACL that could have helped him stretch the floor a little bit, though. So if you would have had JaVale McGee, I think the Suns may have won a championship last year.
Probably, man. They definitely were soft, and he exploited that. Then they did a bad job of just letting Giannis go one-on-one. They should have double team or triple team him, get the ball out of his hands.
Right.
And say, hey, if you're going to beat us, your shooters got to beat us. Those guys
or daring to shoot the ball from the perimeter. He went to. I know his jumper looked good at times in the finals, but I'd rather let him hit jumpers on me than let him go to the bucket at will.
Oh yeah.
But like you said, man, they should have double and triple team. Sorry.
Oh yeah. Are you at the front door? I could buzz you in. Okay. As soon as when you're there, just give me a call again, and I'll buzz you up. All right. No problem. All right. Sorry about that, I had to take that call.
You're fine, man. You're fine. You're fine.
So yeah, man. So tell us what you was doing in Africa. Was you checking out the Olympics?
I was doing Akron, just in Africa. Africa, I mean, hanging out with family. going around the places. It was beautiful. The weather was fine. And the scenery was great. The people were amazing. Sometimes there was church on Saturdays. Also, the fact that the food was delicious. Africa was fun. It went by the trip went by so fast, but it was a fun trip.
Yeah, trips tend to do that. Every time you travel overseas, the time goes by so fast. Before you know it, it's like boom.
Right.
That's with anything. But I'm glad you had a good time over there, man.
Thanks.
You got to enjoy yourself. And I was
Thanks.
over here joining these Olympics. The Olympics was pretty good. Team USA beats France. We got our revenge on France. We shouldn't have lost to them in the first place. But we are now in the driver's seat. I think Luka's team is going to be the one that's going to give us the most trouble. He's been playing great in these Olympics so far. So yeah, that could be the next thing, man. Do you think, speaking of Dame, since people always like to bring your name up and Dame in the same sentence, I guess
people call me a quote unquote hater, but I just think that's a grain of salt. Go ahead.
Yeah. So where did you see him? Do you see him leaving or demanding a trade? Because I don't see Portland making any moves. Remember, the key word he said, if Portland makes some moves, he wants to see some changes in Portland.
That's a good point. It's tough, man. Look, I respect Dame. He's a great guy. He's a great player. He's very humble. I think Dame's a good guy, but it's tough, man. And speaking of Dame, Zach asked us, can we see Dame in Golden State? I don't see it happening. How would that work? That's the thing, though. It's not going to work because here's the thing. One, Klay is hurt. Two, Dame needs the ball to be effective. Curry can move without the ball. Dame can't. That's what people need to understand. Dame's a great scorer, but first of all, if that were to happen, Dame Curry on the same team, your defense is probably going to suck. Okay? I know Steph Curry is a mediocre to average defender, but Dame is not a good defender. My fault. Curry's a mediocre to average defender. Klay's a great defender, but Klay is hurt. Remember, he had an Achilles and torn ACL, so it's going to be hard for him, though. So I don't know how Dame with Golden State would work. I don't think it will work. I think he'll fit more with Milwaukee. If Kyle Lowry wasn't in Miami, Dame could have fit well in Miami. I even think Dame could fit well. Philly's 50-50 with me. Dame could have fit well in Boston, in my opinion. So I don't think Dame would fit in Golden State. I don't think that would work.
What about Ben Simmons? Is he a goner? He's like nowhere to be found from what I heard. Reports say that nobody could contact him. He cut off all communication with the 76ers.
Ben could help with their defense and playmaking, but here's the thing. What position were you playing at? 3? Something? But here's the thing. How would Ben fit? That's the thing. Just remember, Draymond Green is a 4, not a 3. You're probably going to have Andrew Wiggins at the 3. And I don't think Ben Simmons.
If you trade Ben Simmons to the Warriors, Andrew Wiggins is automatically goner.
He
won't be on that team because you got to trade, and they're going to hands for Andrew Wiggins.
That's a good point. Do you think Ben would fit in Golden State? I say 50-50. He can help with their playmaking, so that's a good move for them.
I think he'd be a good fit because I think he could spread the floor for the shooters, watch his Steph and Klay. He could get them a lot of wide open shots, but that only works if you're a guy that attacks the basket a lot. If you just attack the basket and you pass the ball, people are going to come on to that. Since he's not an aggressive scorer, he's driving to the basket with no intent to score. It's pointless because they know you're just going to pass the ball out anyway. So nobody's not going to even double team you. So he has to change his mindset to look to score more. I don't know if he can do that.
That's true. The more I heard your argument, I think Ben would fit in Golden State. He would because, like I said, he's a good playmaker. He's a good player. It's just that Ben just needs to be more aggressive when it comes to scoring the ball. I feel that even though he can play make, he's a great defender. He doesn't, look to score much. And listen, I know you and many people want Dame on the Knicks. I'm going to be honest with myself, and this is just what I believe, and I'm going to get a lot of hate, but I don't care. I don't know how Dame gets New York into finals contention. I don't know how. Because here's the thing. Yeah, Damian Lillard can score, but here's the thing. Check. Do people understand why we got smashed by Atlanta in the playoffs? Because we didn't defend in the series, and also we're playing hero ball. Yes, Dame can help score the ball, but this is just me, Prince. Damian Little, New York. I
I'm
don't
the
think
second. I'm the
that's
second one when you go down the hill.
all right.
I'm sorry, G Money. Let me handle this call real quick.
Go ahead.
All right, you good? Go ahead.
All right. I don't think Dame in New York is championship contender. I don't see it though. Because here's the thing: one, he's not a good defender. Two, like I said, and this is my opinion, Dame's a playoff choker. Other than the first round of the playoffs, he chokes. Two, he and Randall will play iso ball. And three, like I said, and I'm not gonna listen to LeBron and four. I'm not gonna listen to him. And three, the fact that you know Dame doesn't defend. It's easy to think that Dame will play Deion DeFips. How do we know that? Do you remember Karl Anthony Towns? He didn't play good Deion DeFips. Not Dame's a great player, but not every player is going to change. Okay, and here's the thing: Fitz is a defensive coach, not an offensive coach. So, and again, I'm sorry, Damian Lillard in New York. That's not going to win a championship because he's going to play iso ball and hero ball. That I don't think people seem to understand why he doesn't have a finals appearance on his name. Because Dame can score the ball, but he doesn't defend. He comes short in big moments of the playoffs, other than the first round, and also the fact that he takes a lot of tough shots. Dame can help when it comes to scoring, but our D will suck. And also down the stretch of the game, I mean, is he going to play smart down the stretch? So the narrative that Dame's gonna carry the Knicks to a championship, we gotta stop that narrative. No, he won't. And why should we trade half our team for Dame? Like, do you remember what we did to get Melo, Prince? We did.
Yeah, we
traded.
gave up all our supporting cast.
Exactly. We gave up Gallinari, Mozgov, Wilson Chandler, Raymond Felton from Melo. I love Melo. Melo's one of my favorite players. But we get off all of the talent to get Melo. And LeBron and four is a clown, saying Curry couldn't lead a team to the playoffs.
And bro, we could have got Melo. We could have got Melo the next season without giving up players because he was going to come anyway. See
Curry, before we get to Melo, here's what LeBron and four doesn't understand. Okay, Curry led his team to the playoffs even before Clay was an All-Star back in 2013. Facts only, man. Steph Curry has led a team to the playoffs, man, before Kevin Durant. What are we talking about? Yes, Steph Curry missed the playoffs this year. I get that. But come on. Curry's led his team to the playoffs before. What are we talking about?
Oh, yeah.
You see how some of these guys just talk out of their ass and don't know what they're talking about? Like, Steph Curry's led his team to the playoffs multiple times. What are we talking about?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, hey, I pit Steph over Dame, too. I don't see why somebody else would pit Dame over Steph.
Because they're Dame fanboys.
And you got to take in factor that Steph actually was the guy that Dame could never get over.
Oh, Dame is 0-10 versus Steph Curry in the playoffs. Facts only.
Yeah.
All right. Is Dame a better leader than Kyrie? If you talk about as a number one option, I mean, I can understand where he's coming from. But if we're going by that logic, is Trae Young a better leader than Kyrie? If we're going by that logic, because he led his team further? I mean, to be fair, I might give Dame the slight edge with that because, to be fair, Damian Lillard is a more humble person.
I'm gonna be right back.
Go ahead.
I got to go downstairs real quick. Something's happening.
But that's the only good thing LeBron forever said. Dame's a better leader, which I probably will give him that. But if we're just going off a conference final appearance, is Trae Young a better leader than Kyrie? If we're just going off a conference final appearance? Because to be fair, in my opinion, still a hoop fast.
What up?
If you put Kyrie on the Blazers, I think they would have beat Denver. That's just me. So hoop fast. What do you think about what's going on free agency?
What happened so far?
Portland making moves to New York making some moves. We re-signed Rose, Noel, and Burks. And by the way, here's what LeBron and Ford doesn't seem to understand: Dame will never win in Portland. Y'all, this is how crazy people are. These are the same people that bashed Melo for staying in New York. But when Dame wants to stay in Portland, we have to respect that. And we have to validate that. I mean, come on, man. Like, in my opinion, Dame will never win in Portland. I think he needs to go somewhere else. That's just me. I'm not saying build a super team. I'm not saying that. But I think Dame has to leave Portland. That's just me
I
personally.
mean, I mean, uh, yeah, man. Like I would have thought the same thing. But nowadays, like after seeing like Giannis win this year and the Suns go to the finals, like anything can happen with injuries. You feel me? Like it could
Yeah, but
be.
why was the injuries don't happen? We were doing with the word if. Why was the injuries don't happen?
Hey, then they don't go nowhere.
So
Like
that's my
it,
point. So you can't just assume injuries. That's my point.
shit. Shit. It's a chance.
There's a chance, but that chance may not happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like even if they got the roster to do it, it's a chance it may not happen because like they could get injured. Anything is possible.
I
But
mean,
but just off talents wise and naturally, no, I don't think that will happen. But I do respect his decision for for
I
trying
mean,
to hold
that's
it
you.
down.
I don't. That's you. You can respect it. I think you should leave because at the end of the day, it's easy to say anything could happen, but just because it can happen doesn't mean it will. Like, example, LeBron and AD could miss the whole playoffs next year, but they may not. So it's like, what happens if every team is healthy? Then how is he going to win? And also, even though Dame is great, I said this like a million times. I don't think he's the number one option on the championship level team. That's just me personally.
Yeah, he can be because the defense something, but
Defense and shot selection. That's what I'm saying. It's also shot selection.
nah. I think we all know that, bro. That that they're not gonna win.
So
But
that's what I'm saying.
but they could get lucky if injuries play a part.
And,
That's
and, and I want to throw this out there. You do
the
understand
only.
Portland's lost to injured teams, right?
Huh?
You do understand Portland's lost to injured teams. Like, for example, right? They just lost to an injured Nuggets team without Jamal Murray and Will Byrne.
Bro, like trust me, bro. Like I think I think everybody know Portland is pretty much not gonna win.
That's
I
what I'm
think we
saying.
all know that, but but hey, it is what it is.
And if you want to respect this decision, hey, that's your choice. I'm not because listen, because as long as he stays in Portland, he'll never win a championship, in my opinion, and it'll be more excuses. That just me. Because here's the thing: we killed Melo for staying in New York, and he was in the same situation Dame is now. Uh, Except he's in a worse situation. And I'm talking about Melo because Melo didn't have much help in New York. Dame has had some help in Portland, couldn't win. Let's just be honest, though. There's been games and series in which CJ stepped up, another guy stepped up, in which Dame didn't step up. Let's just be honest, man. Like I remember this. Let's just be honest here. Yes, is Dame great? Yes, Damian Lillard is a great player. But the fact of the matter is, he shoots 41% in the playoffs. The fact of the matter is, he has 30 playoff games in which he shot 40% or worse. The fact of the matter is, other than the Thunder series in the first round, the Rockets series in the first round, and Game 5 against the Nuggets, you can't name me a dominant playoff series he had other than two and a half first round series. So, like I said, he comes up short in the playoffs. Like, that's just me personally.
Nah, bro. I don't think people expect Dame to win a championship, bro. So
And here's the thing I'm not even giving Melo excuses. Yes, did Melo deserve some blame for why we lose? Yes. But name me a finals contender we had with Melo. I want to ask LeBron for that. Damian Lillard got swept by Steph Curry when Clay shot 38%. He didn't have to deal with Kevin Durant, and Boogie Cousins was hurt. Dame had a good enough team in 2019 to get to the finals, especially with Kevin Durant going down and Klay Thompson playing like shit. Melo never had a team that was really good enough to make the finals in New York. Just facts only. Yes, does Melo deserve some blame? Yes, for because he did play hero ball, but in my opinion, he didn't fall flat in his face And here's what LeBron Ford doesn't understand: were the Knicks a Finals contender in 2013? Like, yeah, they won 54 games, but we're not a Finals contender. What are we talking about? Like, we were not going to beat Miami that year. Like, what are we talking about here? I'm asking them a question. Name me a Finals contender we had in New York with Melo. That's what I'm asking him.
Let me see.
Finals contender, not playoff. Finals.
I mean, 13. They
We were
could
not
have.
a Finals contender. It
I
doesn't matter. We
mean,
won 54 games. We were not a
no.
Finals contender,
Listen,
man.
bro. 13. They could have. Listen, like, listen, like 13. Like they could have upset the Heat or at least made it to the Eastern Conference Finals.
I admit, conference final, we should have went there. I'll be fair. We should have beat Indiana, but we were not going to beat Miami. Let's be honest, man. We were
I
not going to beat
mean,
Miami.
bro, it was actually possible, bro. Like for
I
them to
don't
beat
think it was.
Miami.
I don't think it was. Sorry. Because here's why.
If
Wade was
they,
still a better guard than what we had that year. Chris Bosh was a better forward than what we had that year. And LeBron was the best player in the NBA at the time. I love Melo. But let's be honest. LeBron's a better player performer than Melo. Wade's a way better player performer than J.R. Smith. And Chris Bosh is a better player performer than what we had forward-wise. And also, Miami had depth. Shane Battier. I know Ray Allen was old, but he's still productive. Also, the fact that you had Mike Miller that can shoot the three. Chalmers to shoot the three. Cole. And the Heat were great defensively themselves, too. Don't forget. The Knicks could shoot the three, but we were streaky in the playoffs. That's what I'm saying. And we were old. That's the thing, though.
check this out, right? You want to know why? I see, like, man, like it all depends on like your system and scheme, bro. Like, listen, if you like look at that Paul George team, took
Uh-huh.
them to 7, they almost won. Like, if the
True.
Knicks, I mean, if the Knicks knew how to play basketball the right way, instead
Right.
of the thing is they had a whole bunch of shoot first players.
Right.
So this is why, like, they wouldn't have gave themselves a chance. But when you really think about that roster with Tyson Chandler, J.R. Smith, I think they had Pregioni
Prigioni, yeah.
with fucking high IQ. I think they had Steve Novak. They had
True.
Landry Fields.
No, Landry Fields was not on the team in 2013. He was gone.
Muzzy's gone. Well, like they had a lot of shooters and fucking defensive players. The fucking thing was you had a lot of dumb boneheaded players like Melo would just
That's
shoot
my point of
anything.
why we wouldn't have won.
J.R.
That's my
Smith would
thing.
J.R. Smith would shoot any fucking thing. Oh yeah, they had Jason Kidd too, right?
Yeah, Jason Kidd,
Yeah.
yes, but he was old. Let's just be honest. He was still
Nah, I mean
decent.
it's not leadership.
Okay.
That's like leadership is the thing, but like I said, if they had a good system and they played ball the right way, they had a shot to beat Miami. Like they actually did, but they just played stupid basketball.
That's my point, man. That's my point. I don't think we would have beat Miami. I'm not saying it would have been easy loss. I'm not saying that. I do think we go 6 or 7, but to beat super teams, period, you got to play smart basketball. That's what I'm saying. New York was a great team at the time, but we didn't play smart. That's why we got waxed by Indiana. That's why I don't think we would have beat Miami. That's just me. And look, I don't blame Dame for not building a super team. That's what I respect about Dame. I'm just saying that I don't think he's going to win in Portland, and I think Dame has to understand that. Because as long as he stays in, I'm just assuming no team is injured. If every team is fully healthy, right, and he loses for years to come, when are we going to understand that Dame needs to go on a new team and win? When are we going to understand that?
I
That's all I'm
mean,
saying.
see, now this is the thing that I slightly disagree about. Dame could give himself a better shot if he was to improve his defense.
True.
And if he was to improve his shot selection,
True.
and if they was to play ball the right way, but
Right.
he would give himself a better chance.
That's a good point.
But will he?
That's enough. That's the problem, man. I
You
don't
feel
know,
me?
man.
He will
That's
actually have a good shot to win.
I agree with that. I agree with that. I've always keep telling people Dame is great, but he needs to change his game, like you just said. Defense, shot selection, and he needs to be more consistent in elimination games. He only shoots 42% in elimination games. When you're a clutch player, you gotta show up in the biggest games consistently. You get what I'm saying? Why do you think guys like LeBron, Kawhi, MJ, Bird, Kobe, Shaq, etc. They showed up in not just in they don't just show up in the first round. They show up in other rounds too, especially in the finals, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I keep telling people. Dame doesn't play that well in the playoffs. He's only played well in the first round. Really, he only plays well in the first round. That's it. Other than the first round, you can't name me a clutch moment in the playoffs. Other
See,
than the Thunder, yeah.
nah, the thing is, that's majority on the system because, like, all they gonna do is get up all this Dame and CJ and let them shoot and trap them. But if they had an overall system, he'd be a much better player.
I
You
mean, you
know?
get the same thing with James Harden because James Harden didn't have great systems. So if you're going to use that logic, you got to use the same logic for James Harden. He
I
didn't have
mean,
a smart system in Houston.
wait. I mean, James Harden is a taller player, and he shoots like fucking 15 free throws a game.
That's regular season, not playoffs. And the playoffs, they don't give him those calls.
Well, he still shoots the most in the damn playoffs. I mean, like shit. Like best believe if he ain't shooting 15, he's shooting 10. That's still majority of his buckets come from the free throw line. I mean, James Harden game. I hate this game, but
I don't blame you, but I want to ask you: do you think Luka Doncic? I think Luka. Do you think Luka Doncic kind of does the same thing James Harden does? As say he's a better mid-range shooter
Luka
because
Doncic.
Luka. What?
I think Luka's a little bit overrated.
Hmm.
He's an overrated player. Like the media hyping him up, everybody hyping him up. He ain't do anything yet. He ain't make it out the fucking first round. I
That's a
don't
good point.
understand. Like, what the fuck has he done? He's this and that. I mean, Donovan Mitchell's a better player than him. Donovan Mitchell did the same
Hmm.
thing he did since a fucking rookie already.
I mean, he did beat the Big Three Thunder. You do have a point. I don't know
In
if
his rookie
Donovan's
year.
in his
Yes,
rookie
Donovan.
year, and the Jazz were supposed to miss the playoffs that year, but he got to the second round. Good point.
Like, has Luca ever made it to the second round? Donovan Mitchell's a
No,
better. My point
no,
exactly. So, like, Mitchell is a better defender than him and everything. So,
true.
how
I
can you
agree
say
with
that?
that. And he, true, true. I mean, you have an argument with that. If you have a good point because Donovan Mitchell has led his team further in the playoffs than Luca. I still think Luca, if you talk about skill wise, is better than Donovan. But if
Nah, I
you
can't say that.
better passer, better rebounder, arguably a better scorer,
I can't really like scoring. Pretty much about the.
arguably.
Nah, it's pretty much about the same when it comes to scoring. And the thing is, I'll actually give it to Donovan Mitchell more because the refs they blow the because like they like to blow the whistle for Luca a lot. Like as
True,
far
true.
as pure scorer, Donovan Mitchell is a way
Oh, I
better
agree
like
with that.
a
That's
pure
true.
scorer than him.
Pure score Donovan by far. Yeah,
You could give that nigga the ball, bro, and he could go and slice and dice, do what the fuck ever. It's just that he don't get the calls that Luca gets, bro. That's the only difference.
that's true.
And Luca just a better passer than him.
And rebounder, he is a better rebounder. Let's be honest, he's a better
I
rebounder.
mean, yeah, because of size, but I'll take
It
Mitchell
doesn't
over.
matter. Not everyone that's taller gets more rebounds. Example. Kristaps Porzingis doesn't get more rebounds than Luka Doncic, and he's tall.
I don't know
So
what
it's
the
not
fuck.
just size; it's effort. It's not just size; it's effort.
I mean, but Donovan Mitchell is a better player. I mean, listen, man, since a rookie, he's been doing this and he's made it farther than Luca. He just don't get the hype of Luca.
But to be fair, but even though I love Donovan and Spider Mitchell is a beast, to be fair, him losing to the no disrespect to your Clippers, but losing to the Clippers without Kawhi, that hurts Donovan Mitchell and the Utah Jazz. I mean, I give the Clippers credit, but losing that series, man, I can't defend Donovan. I can't. They should have won that series.
Listen, man, shit happens in every player career, man.
But
and
I don't want to
nobody.
hear that. I don't want to hear that. If you're Donovan Mitchell, you had the best record in the NBA. Like if you had the best record in the NBA, you up 25 in Game 6, and you have no Kawhi. You got to get that home. And then in Game 5, you lose at home. I don't want to hear, oh shit happens. I don't want to hear that shit because if you're look, Donovan is great.
What's up, fellas? I'm back. Oh my god.
I mean,
So,
but
so,
you had Paul George playing at a high level. You had
okay, but you still up 25, so you can't close.
you had a Reggie Jackson. The Clippers was a better team. That's all it was.
Uh yeah, but it doesn't matter. They're better. The better team doesn't always win. Like Prince, I want to ask you, Prince.
Whoa.
There's no excuse for the Jazz losing to the Clippers without Kawhi, right?
No,
Oh yeah. No excuse.
no,
They
you
should
know,
get the job
They're
done.
up 25 in Game 6 and lost at
Then
home and lost that. And Game 5 they're at home without Kawhi. So I don't want to hear. I don't care which team was better. What I care is what can you get it done or not. The better team does not always win. You know.
but I mean, like shit happens, man. The Clippers
I
was
don't want
just
to
a
hear
better
that, man.
team.
I don't want to hear that. I love Donovan, but I don't want to hear shit happens. No excuses, man. You should have at least gone to the Western Conference Finals. At least that.
I mean, it wasn't their time.
Well, it's their fault for it wasn't their time. It's their fault because if you play a team without the best player, yeah, teams are going to make runs, but you got to execute. I mean, I'm not saying it's all his fault. I'm not saying that, but he does deserve some blame. I mean, let's just be honest here.
Nah, definitely. But bro. What I'm saying is, Clippers was just a better team. They wanted
It
it more.
doesn't matter, man. That doesn't mean shit because I don't care if they're better. That doesn't matter. What mattered is the Utah Jazz were up 25 in Game 6 without Kawhi and choked that game away. What matters is in Game 5 at home, you lose without Kawhi Leonard. It doesn't matter who's the better team. What matters is who can elevate their teammates. And the fact is, Paul
yeah,
George elevated his teammates while
why
Donovan
the
Mitchell
guy
did
in the
not.
chat saying hoops getting ether? Well, what y'all talking about?
We're talking about no, Hubich is giving Donovan Mitchell saying, "Oh, the Clippers were better," but I keep telling him it doesn't matter because the Clippers weren't at full strength neither, and the fact that the facts were the Jazz were up 25 in Game 6 and choked, and in Game 5 were at home without Kawhi and couldn't get it done. It doesn't matter which team is better. What matters is who can elevate their teammates. Example: 2011, the Miami Heat were way better than the Dallas Mavericks. But do you know why the Heat lost to the Mavericks? LeBron was garbage in that series, while Dirk Nowitzki elevated his teammates. In 2004, you could argue that the Lakers were better than the Pistons that year. You had Kobe, Shaq, Malone, Payton. In my opinion, they were the better team. But you know why the Pistons beat them? Because they executed. It's not always which team is better. It's about who can elevate their teammates. What do you think, Prince?
I just came in on the conversation. From what I'm hearing, Hope, you guys was talking about the Clippers being better than the Jazz. Is that what you were saying?
That's what he
I'm saying the
thought.
Clippers is a better team than them.
That's what he think. In my opinion, I don't give the Jazz an excuse. I'm sorry, I don't.
Oh yeah, I mean the Jazz supposed to close that out. Kawhi wasn't playing either.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to get Hoop to understand. It's not like the
Nah,
Clippers were healthy.
like no. Listen, like I get that.
That's
But
a
what
choke
I'm
job on the
saying
Jazz.
is, I mean, like what I'm saying is, I had expected the Jazz to lose. That's why.
I mean, that's you. That's you. I did not. That's you. I did not.
Right, Key? So that's why
Yep.
I was surprised. I'm like, bro, I knew they was gonna lose. You feel me? Like I already knew what it was.
You were never sold on the Jazz anyway. That's what you said.
Yeah,
I thought they'll go far in the playoffs. I can't believe I overhyped them. I thought they'd go far in the playoffs. I got an egg in my face. Yeah. The Jazz choked their ass off, and the Clippers just took their soul.
I knew what the Clippers were going to do. I said, listen, I said Tyronn Lue, he gonna take 3 games to
I
figure
think
it out.
136, something like that.
Wait, what?
Oh no, I was
said-
talking to wifey about this food order. Y'all
okay.
can go and talk. My bad.
Like the
Oh,
way
okay,
how
okay.
Tyronn Lue was coaching this year, like he was like giving 2-3 games away until he come with a game plan. Like I didn't understand this dude. Like
I don't get Ty Lue, but at this point, hey, but hey, it is what it is with Ty Lue. So back to free agency. I mean, it's been a fun free agency. Hopefully, DeRozan make a move, Kawhi make a move. Hey, Chris Paul's coming back to the Suns. Good for him. I mean, Cameron Payne's coming back to Phoenix, by the way, too. 3-year, $19 million deal for him. So, yeah, so a lot of great moves, man. So, well, I want to ask you, what move do you want to see?
I want to see Bobby Smurda back on the Clippers.
That's possible. That's very possible. And I think he'll come back.
I hear you.
Smurda on the Clippers.
What? Oh, it says right here, Kawhi Leonard declines player option, expected to negotiate new deal with Clippers. Okay, so he's just going to get a new deal with the Clippers, probably more money.
Probably, but that's still not guaranteed. It's probable, but it's not guaranteed because you never know with these players. So I don't know what he's going to do. I don't know at this point because the way the league is right now and players can change their mind, I don't know. Because even though it's more likely who might stay with the Clippers, there is still a chance he could leave. You never know. Because what if a team gives him a lot of money? Then what?
Close that.
Wait, what?
Who?
Yeah, my bad. Yeah.
Oh, no, he was talking to somebody else. So.
Okay, I just don't know what Kawhi's going to do. I mean, it's likely he stays with the Clippers, but you never know. He could change his mind. Many players are unpredictable. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I hope he stays.
I would like for him to stay, but I would not be mind if he. I would love for him to stay with the Clippers, but I would not mind if he left. I mean, I would be happy if the Knicks got him. I'll be happy. I know that would never. I know that would never happen, but I'll be happy.
Shit, you never know.
That's what I'm saying.
You never know.
Yep.
Word. Hell yeah, man.
Nah, but every player except Michael Jordan is gonna have like some bullshit upset like on a resume. Like Donovan Mitchell just experienced his.
Yeah.
Shit. Kawhi got his in a bubble.
Yeah.
The only player who's not gonna have it is Michael Jordan. That's why he's the greatest of all time, I guess.
Do you count 95 though? What do you think about 95 against the Magic? I know people say he was rusty. I think MJ's the GOAT. I know people say Michael
he lost,
Jordan,
but he still played great.
That's true. He did play great. That's true against Orlando. It's just that, he came up short in that series and the team came up short. But MJ did give his best though. Yeah.
He lost. And it was clearly like it was because of the rust and everything. Like he's not Superman, he is human. But what happened? Like what happened next year when he came back fully in rhythm and everything? He
won the chip. They won 72 games and they won the chip. Yeah.
So that put everybody was talking under the rug, right or wrong.
Yep.
That just confirmed he came back and he wasn't ready. That's all.
Yeah, I get that, but personally for me, even though I think MJ is the greatest forever, again, personally for me, I don't give, and fine. If people want to, and LeBron and Ford said, I never said one good thing about Dame. Okay, I just said he's a great scorer, he's a good shooter, and he's a good humble person. Like Prince, did I just something? I said like those things multiple times, right, about Dame, right? I've talked nice about Dame. Why are these guys acting as if I only criticize Dame? I've given Dame his credit before, but the fact has been he's come short in the playoffs. I know he's a great guy. And here's another thing too. I think Damian Lillard is a top 3, arguably the best Blazer of all time. Arguably a top 3 Blazer of all time. So how is this me hating? I get it irritated when I hear that.
I got him up there with Clyde Drexler as far
and Bill Walton. And Bill Walton.
Clyde Drexler is probably one of the greatest Blazers of all time, but
right. And Bill Walton.
Clyde Drexler was a beast back in the day, man. Y'all don't know.
Clyde was underrated, and don't sleep on Bill Walton for the Blazers.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Hey, yo, what's up, Tay?
Come on, man. We need more role players.
Yo, man,
Come
why
on.
you always upset on something, man?
And yo, Keely, say hi first. You can say hi first.
Oh, what's up, man?
Wait, what are you
Big
upset
Money,
about now?
Stop it. I got this.
Hold on. What are you upset about though?
I'm not upset. I was like, come on. I was like, come on.
What? What?
For
I
what?
guess he wants the Lakers to make moves. He wants the Lakers to make moves.
Who facts?
Yeah,
The
man.
Clippers, if Kawhi lead the Clippers,
You leave the Clippers. He just leave the Clippers. What you want me to do?
True.
Like this shit's not my life, bro. Like you feel me? Like listen, man. I can't
hold
control
on.
what
I got
I
reported Ben to the Portland.
What's going on? What report?
And I just got the report saying Ben Simmons is going. Never mind. It's Bill McLemore to the Blazers. Woohoo! Thank God.
That'll be a decent move for Portland.
Yeah,
McLemore can shoot.
that's a decent move.
He can shoot. He can be good off the bench.
I'm gonna say this: if Dame wants to win the championship, he should go to Prince and G Mud, New York Knicks.
Nah, man. I told you, Dame
Like,
will not win New York.
like you know
He
who
ain't winning no
Portland should get?
championship out of Knicks.
Exactly, man.
You wanna know
Like,
who
if he wants to
Portland-
win a title, go to the Bucks.
Nah.
You want to know who Portland should get though?
Who?
They should get a Kyle Kuzma. That'd be
Yeah,
nice pickup.
I don't know about
Or Trey.
Really?
Hell yeah. For scoring, defense.
True.
Because he's not a good
Lonzo
fit on the
Ball
Lakers.
It's a Chicago
That's a-
Bull.
That's a good point.
He's not a good fit on the Lakers. Like they make him feel like a fucking bum.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Dame would play well in Portland. I mean to say Kuzma. I'm sorry, Kuzma.
Yeah, he'll get the ball more.
Here's why I disagree with that. You do understand Dame and CJ more ball dominant, right?
I mean, like the ball. See how Melo gets the ball? Like he'll get the ball more.
Yeah, but here's where you need to use context. Yeah, Melo can score more, but if you actually watch the games, most of his points, I'm talking about in the Blazers, like his first 3 quarters, he doesn't get the ball much in the fourth quarter. So that's what you need to consider. No. Who facts is saying that Kuzma will flourish more in Portland. I look at both sides. I can understand what he's coming from, but at the same time, how much would he flourish though? Because Dame and CJ, Dame can pass a little bit, but Damian Lillard's more of a scoring guard. The same thing with CJ McCollum. I don't know how that would work though. At the same time, I think Kuzma would fit nice with either Miami, Boston, or even Golden State, in my opinion.
Word. Yo, LeBron in 4 says Dame Dollar is second behind LeBron James.
At this point, man, you know what I'm gonna do? I'll let him type. I'll just ignore him. I'm not going to respect his opinion. I'm just gonna let him type, and I'm just gonna ignore him. That's the most dumbest shit I ever heard. How is Damian Lillard better than Giannis, better than Kawhi, better than KD, or AD, or Jokic? How? That makes
That's
no
probably
sense.
kid.
That makes no sense.
It's probably kid.
How and Dame is definitely not better than Steph Curry. I hope he's kidding me. I hope. If he's not kidding me, man, I'm gonna go off, man. I mean,
No, G-Money
Bro, you can't even. I can't even really pit Dame over.
He might be a kid.
I can't really pit Dame over Kyrie Irving.
Exactly. That's just me. And I'll be honest, I'll have Chris Paul over Dame, in my opinion. Chris Paul, I know he's old, but Chris Paul can still score. He can still defend. He's a way better passer, way better defender, and a better leader, in my opinion. I think Chris Paul's better than Dame. That's just me personally.
He is better than Dame.
And Chris Paul's a way better leader. We just saw I understand the teams were hurt. I get that. But it's not the Suns' fault. We just saw CP3 took a Suns team that was in the lottery every year to the finals, man.
And he made the OKC underachieve. because nobody thought they was going to even go to the playoffs.
You meant overachieve. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Overachieved, sorry. Yeah,
But I get what you're
overachieved.
saying.
Yeah.
And Chris Paul also helped the Houston Rockets almost beat the Warriors in 2018 until he got hurt. If he doesn't get hurt, you could argue the Rockets may have won that series. Dame is great, but how the fuck is he better than Chris Paul? No, he's not, man.
Man. But Tay, how you like them Laker pickups? You got Kent Bazemore, you got Dwight Howard back. I see you was a little happy Dwight Howard's back.
Yep. And you get Ariza back too.
No, yeah.
I feel amazing. My Lakers reunion is back, baby. My Lakers, I don't care nobody says. We're gonna go to finals. First against the Brooklyn Nets. 7-game series. That's it. That's it.
If everybody's healthy,
my
that's
Lakers
the most
healthy.
normal presumption you can make if everybody's healthy. You know, so I don't know, man. Here's the thing about both of those big threes. They both injury prone. KD's injury prone now. Kawhi is not Kawhi. Kyrie Irving, James Harden. You know, AD has never played a full season. I mean,
Nice. Westbrook.
LeBron has played the last 2 out of 3 seasons in LA hurt.
Right.
So, it's not given with the boys. Injuries
and Westbrook is hurt too. Westbrook doesn't play back to back
to the Los Angeles Clippers.
Well, yeah, and exactly. G Money just hit it right on the nail. Westbrook is injury prone now too.
Exactly. So you made some good points. If they're healthy, that might be.
He just doesn't know how to play real basketball come playoff time.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Oh,
Westbrook.
Westbrook does get hurt a lot though. He did have an injury in the playoffs against Washington, and he does get hurt at the playoffs. I remember back in 2013, I think Pat Beverly ran through Westbrook, and Westbrook tore his meniscus and missed the rest of the playoffs. So, yeah, Westbrook is great, but he does get hurt at the wrong time. Same thing with Kyrie. James Harden hurt his hamstring. I mean, AD got hurt at the wrong time. He hurt his leg. Are these guys going to stay healthy? That's the question. And LeBron hurt his ankle, so yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, you know the thing about Westbrook, he could be too frantic. He's like rolling dice. Sometimes you could get in his head, and he could shoot a team out of a game. Because sometimes he lets his ego or his "I could do it all by myself" attitude kills the team. You know, it's going to be interesting to see if he could get put in check with AD and LeBron on that team.
Right.
The Clippers, they're gonna be a second round exit this time.
If Kawhi doesn't come back, I probably would agree with that. If Kawhi can come back and he's healthy, then they may get to the conference final again if he can come back healthy.
I can't wait for October regular season.
That'll be fun, man.
I want the Clippers or the Brooklyn Nets versus my Lakers. I want all the smoke.
You meant the net. Wait. You want the Lakers to play the Clippers in the conference final, then you want them to play the Nets in the finals?
No. I say that. And also, I want the Nets or the Clippers face my Lakers for a season opener. For regular season.
Oh, okay, I get it. That might very well happen, but here's the thing: the Lakers have played the Clippers back-to-back years in season openers. Like, when it comes to the Lakers' point of view, like, don't you want something different though?
Yep, probably the Brooklyn Nets.
Okay.
Tay versus that to show that head-to-head, it's gonna go down to the wire.
I mean, I don't know, man. I think the Lakers fans are gonna be so disappointed this season. Like to see LeBron James be so fucking washed up. I don't know, man. I don't watch. You guys want to see.
You still, I know you told me that you thought LeBron was going to average like 18 a game. I can't see that.
I said like 23 around that.
I just can't see that.
I said like 22, 23 around that.
Yeah, somewhere around that number he should be averaging.
Yep, Hoop Fast Clippers versus my Lakers. For season open regular season, it's gonna go down to the wire. Hoop Fast, You better be
for the
ready.
third time in a row.
Yeah,
Like,
for the
wow.
third time, who fans better be ready? Because my Lakers, we come for that ass this time. We ain't gonna lose 3 in a row.
Oh, yeah, I get what you're
I'm
saying.
not
Yeah.
paying the Lakers no mind, bro.
Yeah, near the Clippers. You heard of me? I meant the Flippers, the Los Angeles Flippers.
Well, me knowing a guy that what Hoop is, I don't think Hoop would take. I don't think you're going to take the Lakers beating the Clippers real serious anyway because it is a super team.
And
Am I
also, it's
right?
regular
Wait,
season.
hold on, wait,
It's
hold on.
also
I
regular
forgot. Wait,
season.
hold on,
Yeah.
I forgot.
Am I
I
right,
forgot who
Hoop?
fans. I forgot
Well, I
who fans is
forgot.
the
And they
Spurs
got the
fan.
super team.
Hmm.
Yeah, man, they got a super team. That makes it whack. Like, you know, they don't want no competition.
well,
What? I mean, you guys went and fucked it up, not us.
I mean, I'm a Knicks fan, so
You know, like this whole super team shit. Like y'all scared of
Kawhi
the
Leonard.
competition.
Do me a favor.
I mean, like
Lead
y'all
the
scared of
Clippers.
competition.
Go to Prince G Money on Knicks.
at this point, I would repeat myself that I don't think Dame in New York would win a championship. But at this point, I'm not. It's not though. It's fact though.
No.
I mean, they could go to the finals out the damn Eastern Conference.
It depends how Brooklyn and Milwaukee look. It depends. If they're banged up, then we might get far. But if they're healthy, I don't see it.
No. Hey, yo, G Money, do you know LeBron and this LeBron and Four guy? Is he? Because he trolling you like crazy. I didn't.
I
Is there
don't.
some?
I'm not gonna listen to that moron. I'm not
Is
gonna
there
listen
some?
to that
Is there
moron.
some history between you two, or you just met him
Nah,
today?
LeBron and Ford just being a complete moron. Like he calls me a hater, and many guys call me a hater, but I speak fact about Dame. Like these guys are acting as if I'm saying that he's trash. I'm not saying Dame is trash. Dame is great. I'm just saying that he is falling short in the playoffs. It's just facts.
Yeah.
They're like, yo, man, this nigga picking on LeBron James recruit, man.
Wait, who?
He picking on
Who
LeBron
said
James
that?
recruit.
To the
Dude in the comment
boom.
section, he picking on LeBron James recruit, man.
That's the media and his fanboys.
He's picking on LeBron James recruit, man. Let's get him. You
Like
fanboy, wilding for LeBron.
LeBron.
Miss Jones yesterday.
Thank you, Zach. See,
Got
even Zach
got
is understanding what I'm saying.
mad.
Thank you, Zach. Thank you. Even Z understands what I'm saying. Like, I don't thank you. Thank you. He knows I don't hate Dame. And I'm gonna believe what I want if people like it or not. And Dame has come up short. Those are facts.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for next month, baby.
Wait, what's next month? Oh, you mean the football? Yeah, that's right. My Eagles coming for your Cowboys. So just remember.
My Cowboys, my Rams, we're gonna either team gonna win the Super Bowl.
Oh wow. Okay, reports came in now. Steph Curry just re-signed with the Golden State Warriors. 4-year
I big knew
contract.
that was gonna happen. I big knew that.
Hey, let Prince read the contract, please. We're sorry, Prince. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, a 4-year contract, $215 million deal.
Wow.
So he
I
getting
love Steph
paid.
Curry, but that's overpaid. I
He
mean,
getting that bag.
So John Morant, like walk him down again.
No, not this time because Clay might come back healthy.
Oh man, you don't. So you need Clay. If you Steph
So
Curry to beat John Morant, one motherfucking player. It's a damn shame.
Yeah. To be
I
honest,
admit Curry should have made the playoffs this year. I admit. I
That
know
nigga
you.
got his ass bust by fucking John Morant. That nigga Ja Daddy kicked his ass.
Yeah, but
that was crazy, man.
Word.
Yeah, but
like,
we gotta move on. We gotta move on from that because look, the season's gonna start again in 2 months.
Crazy.
Bro, move on. We know he lost to John Morant. We know. Like, let's move on here, okay?
I'm gonna say this.
Nah, that's gonna change that.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this.
legacy
Imagine
change.
that John Morant beats Donovan Mitchell in the first round playoffs.
Okay, if we're going by that logic, Kawhi Leonard blew a 3-1 lead to Nikola Jokic. What's your point? That's a legacy change it too, right?
Yeah.
I mean, not necessarily.
They had
You
they
know,
could
So
have beat the
wait.
Nuggets.
Kawhi blowing a 3-1 lead is not bad on his legacy, but
it's not
Curry
a
losing a
legacy.
clean.
It's not a legacy changer. Like Curry got shit like this on his resume a lot. Like he already done blew a 3-1 lead and shit like that. You know what I mean? Kawhi only got one bad thing on his legacy, bro. Like you can't
You know,
compare the
it's funny.
two.
The Clippers go.
You know what I mean?
I mean,
No,
I
Kawhi
give
legacy
it.
is more solid, bro.
I mean,
And Kawhi don't form super teams. And he
that's
don't
true.
form
I give you that. I give you
yeah,
that. That's
bro.
true.
Like, you know, like
I'm gonna
Curry
say
lost to
this.
Ja Morant, like in below 3-1
Yeah,
league
but that's one
in the
season. Like,
finals. In the
yeah, but
finals,
you
he lost.
act as if okay, but you do understand it's one season. Let's see what Curry does next year. All right. Yes, I know he should have made the playoffs this year. I understand that, but I'm not gonna go overly hard on Curry for not, because he did give what he can. It's just that
Come on,
it
man.
didn't
Let them
happen.
win the Lakers.
I mean, if he would have lost to a different point guard, Ja Morant, bro.
Okay, but you act like John Morant sucks. I mean, listen, I understand Steph Curry, should have been, but you act like John Morant sucks. And he did have a good team around him. I mean, Valanciunas, Grayson Allen, Dylan Brooks, Xavier Tillman. It's not like his team sucks or anything. Like, what are we talking about here?
Come on, bro. That's not supposed to happen. That is not supposed to happen.
Okay, then Kawhi losing to Denver's not supposed to happen. Just saying.
Yeah, bro, but you can't really compare the two. Like Denver is a way more formidable opponent
Okay,
than
but Denver was down 3-1. I don't want to hear about the bubble because despite all of that, people
you
still
brought
pick the
up the
Clippers to
bubble. I
win.
ain't bringing up the bubble. I'm talking about this shit. You brought up the bubble. I gonna say you
I'm
don't want to
just
hear.
saying,
Oh.
like, I'm just saying,
Come
but
on, man.
I'm
Like
just saying that I'm just saying facts though. Like,
I mean, like the Steph Curry one is worse, bro. Come on, man. You cannot lose to Ja Morant. You
all right,
cannot let
and
that happen.
Kawhi cannot lose to Nikola Jokic being up 3-1. Just saying.
I mean, yeah, but then I bet then again Steph Curry blew a 3-1 lead in the finals.
True, he choked. True.
You know, he got too many of that on his resume. Kawhi got one thing on his resume. Steph
And
Curry got too much. Come on, man. Like if he listen, like all the hype Steph Curry get, you cannot let that happen with Ja Morant. It's no way. You had to make the playoffs, bro. Like, you had to make the playoffs. If they had lost to him in the playoffs, okay, big deal. But bro, you gotta get in.
Hmm.
I hear you, but I hear what you're saying, but like I said, I'm not gonna put this too much on Curry. Yes, they could have made the playoffs, but I'm not gonna put this too much on Curry. But the only year which I fully blame Curry for losing is 2016. That year was unacceptable. Up 3-1, you got to close the deal. It's unacceptable for him to lose a 3-1 lead. But last season, I'm not gonna go too hard on Curry. I'm not. That's just me personally.
Do you think they make the playoffs this season?
Yes, fully. Yes, they're making the playoffs this year. Yes.
Mm.
If they don't, then I'm on Curry's ass this year. But I think they'll make the playoffs.
Mm. I mean, they could perhaps make some moves too, as well, man. At this point, I would try to go and talk to Philly and try to make that move for Ben Simmons.
That would be a nice move.
He
That
could
would be.
he could play, make, and defend, and
Mhm.
that's
And
somebody you could use.
And athletic too. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he could be a upgrade for what Draymond Green used to do for him.
They'll probably keep. Do you think they'll trade Draymond to get Ben?
I don't. Here's the thing: I don't think nobody wants. I don't think they want Draymond Green in the trade, but they will want probably some of those Wiseman, Wiggins, and probably a draft pick.
Pack and yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Nah, man, but this year was fucking crazy, bro. I mean, like, think about it. If this was to been a fucking Kevin Durant, Kawhi Leonard, or somebody like that, the whole world would be on their ass.
I'm not gonna argue with LeBron and Ford at this point. Look, Curry didn't make the playoffs for one season. Okay, and Curry
Nah,
made the playoffs in 2013,
bro.
2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, and 2019. And by the way, Steph Curry actually made the playoffs before Klay Thompson was an All-Star in 2013 and won a series against Denver. Facts only. But I'm not gonna. I don't want to have an argument with that, so I'll just move on because
Nah,
I'm
the
not gonna listen
thing.
to LeBron and four. And LeBron and four is also lying. Damian Lillard missed the playoffs his rookie year. Just want to throw it out there in 2013.
I
So this is
mean,
how I know I'm listening to a clown in LeBron and four because I can tell this dude doesn't make research. Dame missed the playoffs his rookie year. Just want to throw it out there.
Yep.
So
And LeBron missed the playoffs his first 2 seasons. That don't mean you're a scrub.
facts.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, they do the same thing for Kyrie Irving. Yeah, he didn't make the playoffs his first few seasons.
yeah, it's crazy. They're biased. And Kyrie had shit teams in Cleveland. What team do you have in Cleveland? What team?
Yeah. Man.
he said, what? They bugging out.
Word.
Yeah, LeBron and four is a moron. It's like I can tell this guy doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. I mean, he's a LeBron dick rider. He's a Dame dick rider. He hates Steph Curry. And people say Dame's a lot better than Kyrie, which is a total lie, by the way. That's a total lie because Kyrie is a better mid-range shooter, better slasher, better ball handler, better clutch player, especially in the playoffs. And Kyrie Irving can score like Dame too. What people don't understand is Kyrie was playing with ball dominant players like LeBron, KD. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
If you put Kyrie on the Blazers now, they would have beat Denver. You think Kyrie Irving would have went 1 for 9 the second half of Game 6? No. Do you think Kyrie Irving would go 2 for 9 the second half of Game 2? No. Do you think Kyrie Irving will give up 16 points in the fourth quarter to Austin Rivers? No. So what are we talking about? Will Kyrie go 1 for 10 in Game 4? Nah, man.
Wow. Oh wait, the Knicks signed who? Evan
Fournier.
Oh, okay. All
No,
right.
that's a good pickup.
Yeah, that's
It is.
solid. That's a good pickup. That's a solid pickup.
Yeah, man. I don't know about 78 million. I don't know about that, but I do agree us getting Fournier though.
Word. Yeah, G Money. I think we just need one superstar. Give us one top 5 or top 10 players with our supporting cast. We'll be great.
Yeah, I'll be nice. And LeBron and four loves to suck Dame Dollar's ass, by the way. So yeah, I get what you're saying, man. I can't argue with this clown, man. Like, oh, Dame's a better leader than Kyrie. If you're going by that logic, is Trae Young a better leader than Kyrie too? By that logic, because he went to a conference final. If we're going by that logic,
You giving them that smoke.
so what does that mean? It's like,
Nigga said nigga out there sucking ass.
Word.
I ain't ever hit no nigga sucking.
and Dame torching my Knicks is, first of all, I don't hate Dame, and second of all, Dame torching my Knicks is not a reason why I criticize him. Like, what is?
Oh,
What?
Mike Muscala.
He's going to OKC. Nice. He's going back to OKC. That's good for him, though. He can shoot the ball, so that's good. But I would have loved Norman Powell. If we would have had Norman Powell on the Knicks, I would have been happy. And LeBron and Ford says, "Oh, us LeBron fans keep it 100." No, you don't. No, you don't. You're biased.
Oh, big time bias.
There are there some LeBron fans? And people say LeBron and four, oh, we always speak facts. No, you don't, man. You just said Damian Lillard is the second best player behind LeBron. What the fuck are you talking about? What? And you said LeBron and four. Why LeBron and four? What kind of name is that? LeBron and four. Like he's the only guy on the team. Like I don't get these clowns.
These LeBron fans is wild, man. That's all I gotta say, man. You know, I don't know. Where we getting these LeBron, this big LeBron fan base from, man?
Oh, LeBron and Dame win 7 championships. This is how I can tell this dude's a moron. LeBron and Dame could win a championship or 2, but they're not winning 7. Let's be honest, man. Let's stop it here.
Right. Hell yeah. Yo, Hoop, you was in Queens when I called you this morning?
Mm-hmm.
All right, where at? Far
Nice.
Rock?
Nah, I be everywhere, man. You know.
All right, chopping it up in Far Rock. I see you. Man, yo, hold your head in Far Rock, man.
Oh yeah.
Redfern,
Yeah.
Edgemere, you know how to get down in Far Rock,
Oh
right?
yeah. Of course.
All right.
You crazy shit.
Mhm.
Yeah,
You
Word,
man.
know how. You know how they give it up.
word,
Yeah.
man. I see
I
you out
can't
there in
stand
New York
Broadway.
living. Man, I got a big smile on my face when you said you was in Queens, though, man. That just brought me back. You know.
That's amazing, man. I was born in Brooklyn, by the way, Hoofax and Prince.
Oh, okay.
Word.
Were you raised in
Yeah.
Brooklyn or just born in Brooklyn?
I think I think I might have been raised in Brooklyn. I was raised in New York, but I'm pretty sure I was raised in Brooklyn. Yeah, I was in Brooklyn from 98 to 2004. Then ever since '04, I've been in Long Island. So yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. Where in Long Island have you been?
Freeport. I'm in Nassau County, Freeport, New York.
Okay, okay. Nassau County.
Oh
I know.
word, nigga. That's where you at now.
Yeah.
This motherfucker. I'm thinking you somewhere in California, some shit. This nigga right here. This nigga probably live like a couple blocks away from me.
Oh
Mm.
wow.
This fucking nigga is in Long Island.
Yeah.
Word. Yo, where in LI are you, Who?
Nigga, I'm right here in fucking what's
By
it?
the way, I'm 22. By the
Mm.
way, Tay, 22.
I'm right here like the borderline of Suffolk and like fucking Hempstead. I
Oh,
mean
okay.
no Suffolk and fucking Nassau.
Oh, okay, okay. You know,
Like
yeah,
bro, like literally
I
right
know
here,
Long
like
Island.
exit
My mom's living
36.
Long Island right now.
Right here by
Mm.
like fucking Glen Cove Road, bro.
Okay. All right. So we all got little connections in LI. My mom lives in Long Island now because she couldn't take the city life no more, man. She had to get away.
Where you at?
So,
You in Freeport, G Money?
Yeah,
Let me guess, you right there by the Jaguar dealership.
I think so. Yeah.
mm.
What you mean you think so? You supposed to know, nigga.
No, what I'm saying is, all I know is that I moved to Freeport, New York, around 2004, and
So what's
and
so
most Long Islanders live close to a lot of water, man.
so
Okay.
what stores is by you? You live by the Cold Stone or like what?
Wait, are you talking about stores?
Yeah, cause like I'm familiar like with Freeport. That's
There's
past
plenty.
Rockville Center.
Yeah, I live close to Rockville Center. I live close to CVS. I live close to 7-Eleven. Live close to Boston Market. Dunkin' Donuts. I live close to a lot of stores. Yeah.
Hold on, let
But
me
you don't
see.
live on the island no more right now, though, right? Is that what
No,
you're
I
saying?
still live in Long Island. I still live in Long Island now. I've been there since 2004.
Oh. But you made it
So you
sound like
right
you used to live there.
No, no,
so
I
you
still
right
live there.
before you get to Long Beach, right?
Uh, excuse me. Repeat that.
So like you right before you get to Long Beach.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, bro. You right there by the Cold Stone
Mm-hmm.
Burger Bandit,
Yeah,
which is fucking closing now.
yeah. And hey, if LeBron and Four want to pull up, man. I'll flame him when it comes to basketball. Because when I listen to LeBron and Four, I listen to a complete douche. I listen to Kendrick Perkins mixed in with Shannon Sharp.
Right.
Because
And
it's like,
if you're gonna pull up on G Money, you could pull up on him on here on social media. Don't you ain't going nowhere to see him or
facts,
nothing like that. We ain't even doing that. We just gonna
facts,
keep it. We gonna keep it on here, and we're gonna talk sports on here. 'Cause I don't want to see
sports.
nobody kind of like, oh, I'm gonna see this guy. We're gonna fight. I want to hear that nonsense.
Exactly, man. Just
Nobody
talk
doing that
sports.
nonsense.
Sports on this channel, and we speak our minds. And I want LeBron and Ford to bring facts and give me context with his argument. If he can't do that, they already lost the argument.
Right.
What I did was brought facts with context with Dame. That's what I did. I didn't make shit up.
Right.
I will die for LeBron and Dame. At this point, man, he
What?
even just
Wow.
admitted
Yo, this dude said he would die. I listen, man. I don't get it.
what?
Yo,
Yo,
who? You
Pete, I
hearing
told you, yeah, I believe it.
I
I'm not,
told you as a fanboy. Told you so.
but it's just over the top. It's like extreme craziness. Like some of these guys would probably give their wife to LeBron just to be next
And
to LeBron.
Dame too, like both of them for what? What?
What the- Man, y'all love these guys so much. These guys don't even know you from a hole in the wall. They ain't
Right.
riding for you like that.
Right. I don't
Yo,
get
bro.
it, man.
Yo, LeBron in 4. I know LeBron, and he said all the money you have in your bank account to transfer it over to this routing number right here. I'm going to give you the routing number. LeBron said, "Do this." I'm going to give you the routing number. You ready?
LeBron told me to give you all your money.
Yo, if you got a wife, send a picture of your wife. LeBron wants to see your wife and see if she worthy or not.
Bro, LeBron
If
and
you-
4 to me is way worse than Shannon Sharp and Nick
Bro.
Wright. I know those guys are morons
Yo,
when it comes to
LeBron and 4.
LeBron, but at
Do you
least
have
they
a-
don't die for King James and for Damian Lillard. Like, that's the stupidest shit I ever read. You're going to give your life for 2 players you don't even know?
Word.
That doesn't make you see, sometimes people just do shit that you cannot respect and value. Like, that was just craziness. You're gonna kill yourself, you're gonna die for LeBron and
Give me
Dame.
charge
That
of it.
doesn't make sense. It's retarded.
Word. That's crazy, son. I don't know what's wrong with people these days, man.
I should have known. The LeBron in 4, his name says it all. Who says LeBron in 4? Why not just say the team, man?
Word.
Will you ever hear us say Jordan in 4? No. So what are you talking about?
That nigga
Right.
gonna bust it open for Braun.
And Damian Lillard too. Don't forget, he said he would die for LeBron and Dame. He loves Dame time too.
Hey, so that's crazy, man.
Oh, LeBron is the team. Fucking clown. Anthony Davis isn't great. I mean, in 2020, it wasn't just LeBron that won. It was also Anthony Davis, Rondo, Dwight Howard. What are we talking about? Caruso. Those guys did their part in 2020. In 2016, Kyrie Irving, Kevin Love had his moments. J.R. Smith hit big shots. Tristan Thompson was big in the playoffs. 2013, D. Wade, Chris Bosh, Ray Allen, Mike Miller, Shane Battier did their part. And don't forget, Ray Allen was the guy that hit the 3 to tie the game in Game 6, not LeBron.
Bro, no player in modern day NBA history has played and won with more Hall of Famers than LeBron right now.
And 2012 too, LeBron had help. People say without LeBron, this moron says without LeBron they're a non-playoff team. Is he fucking stupid? You take LeBron away from the Lakers now with a healthy Westbrook and AD, they're still making the playoffs. I tell you that. Bro,
Yeah.
Russell Westbrook and Anthony Davis carried trash rosters to the playoffs before. What are we talking about? Dwayne Wade won a Finals MVP without LeBron. Chris Bosh had a mediocre team in Toronto, made the playoffs. Can I keep going? I mean,
And that's just
Kyrie
how they
Irving.
do. Anybody that plays with LeBron is automatically a bum because you gotta uplift LeBron and downgrade everybody else. As if Russell Westbrook is not going to be a Hall of Famer.
He was an
Or AD
MVP.
is not going to be a Hall of Famer. Wade is
Right.
not a Hall of Famer. They're all bums.
It's craziness. And let me keep going too. You also had Kyrie Irving. He carried the Celtics to the playoffs. And here's how I can tell LeBron and 4 is biased. When first of all, here's how I can tell when LeBron left Miami, use some context, okay? First of all, Chris Bosh had a blood clot, okay, and missed multiple games in the season. Here's what he doesn't seem to understand. In 2015, Chris Bosh missed 38 games in 2015 because of a blood clot.
That actually ended his career.
Right.
The career ended way too short.
Right. Exactly, man. He could have ended his career because of the blood clot. In 2015, Dwayne Wade. Hang on. In 2015, Dwayne Wade missed 20 games. So that means combined, Wade missed 20 games. Bosh missed 38 games. How the fuck are the Heat are going to do something? Of course they're going to be trash, man.
Word.
And also Mario Chalmers was struggling a little bit. Birdman had some injuries. Miami wasn't healthy in 2015 when LeBron left. And in 2011, here's what he does. This is how I could cook this guy easy, man. When LeBron left in 2011, let's look at the players who left too. Big Z left. Also, Danny Green left. Baron Davis was injured and got traded. Verjao had injuries. And Mike Brown was fired. They're going to be ass when LeBron left because the
That whole
team
team was depleted. When
exactly.
LeBron
They were depleted and coach was fired, man. I can tell these guys don't know what they're
just hit that
talking about,
reset
man.
button. And the minute LeBron left, they hit that reset button. Everybody just left.
And also, when LeBron left in 2018, let's look at the people who left. Kyle Korver was gone. Jordan Clarkson was gone. I mean, Kevin Love had injuries, by the way. And also, Ronnie Hood was gone too. It wasn't just LeBron that made the team. You need teammates, man. Like, does this clown understand that his team was either injured or the fact that we're traded, some of his teams, after he left? And also some coaches were fired. Ty Lue was fired after 6 games, man. What is he talking about? It wasn't just LeBron that made the team. And thank you, Greek Freak. Basketball is a team sport. Thank you.
See, statements like that basketball is a team sport, everybody should have common sense to know that. You see it's 5-on-5 on the court.
Right.
I don't understand why people have to be we shouldn't have to be saying that. Me or you, G Money. We shouldn't have to be telling people that.
Exactly, man. I get tired of it. Oh, LeBron's the team. What are they talking about? Like, do you know how foolish that sounds? Bro, I just named facts in which thank you, Zach. His team does matter. I just named facts in which his teammates have come through in the playoffs, and or when he left, his team either had injuries, fired coaches, or, like you said, Prince, we're depleted, lost players. How the fuck are they going to be good if all these things happen? And LeBron and 4, you're a fanboy. Yes, you are. You have not given me facts at all, man. You're just looking at stats, saying, "Oh, when LeBron left, the team went to hell." You don't even want to listen to the facts of why the team struggled.
Right. Whenever you make a comment like you a die for LeBron and Dame,
that's fanboy shit.
That's fanboy. That actions speak louder than words.
I will cry for days when LeBron retires. Come on, man. Like, bro, do you understand there's still good talent even if LeBron left? I mean, I like LeBron, but there's still good talent even if he leaves. You have Tatum, you have Luka, you have Zion, Ja. Come on, man.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to AK, by the way, man.
Salute, AK. Would he be better than LeBron all time? I don't know about that. I love Luka Doncic, but I think he should do a little bit more. I mean, Luka's a nice player, but I don't know about him being better than LeBron. I don't know about that, but if he gets a few more championships.
I tell you this, though. If he could win a championship with that roster, that'd be more impressive than any championship LeBron has had.
That's true.
If he could win with that roster, bro.
The Mavs roster is not great. It's mediocre, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's bad. The Mavs roster is bad. I mean,
speaking of the Mavs, Tim Hardaway Jr. re-signed. I don't know if anybody knows that already.
Yeah, Tim Hardaway, good deal. 4 years, $72.5 million. Good deal for him, man.
Yeah, you get that money.
Yep. And this is wishful thinking. Since they re-signed him, I don't think they can get Kawhi, right? Could they?
Get who?
Kawhi. I don't think it's going to happen, but the Mavs.
I mean, they would have to do some form of a sign and trade. You know, some people would have to go. But if you sign a player, you still could trade them, though.
Right.
So.
Oh, nobody will ever be like LeBron. At this point, man, I'm just going to ignore you, and I'm just going to have a present conversation with Prince and the other guys in the chat. I'm not going to listen to LeBron and Ford. The dude's a moron. AKKD, if the Mavs did add DeRozan, hey, that would be a good move. That would be a good move.
Oh, yeah.
2 All-Stars on the same team, DeRozan and Luka, And if they could re-sign JJ Redick because he's on the team, he just was hurt. So, and again, I'm not running away from you, LeBron. For sometimes you sound so dumb. I can't even waste my time arguing with a clown. It's like it's not running away. I even cooked you multiple times. You don't bring me facts, man. You don't bring context in your arguments at all.
Yep.
It's like I don't know, man, but I do agree if Luka wins, he will have a better career than LeBron. I do agree with that, though. I do agree. Because in his fourth year, right, if he went, hypothetically speaking, if
Yeah.
somehow the Mavs were to win it all next year, which I doubt, but if that were to happen, that would.
Oh, that'd be something. That'd be groundbreaking. You can
Facts.
win a title. What in your fourth? What would this be? His
Fourth
season?
year, yeah.
That's amazing, bro. If you could win a title in your fourth season,
That'd be
You know,
crazy.
that
And might
means-
beat the Nets or the Bucks there. Crazy.
yeah, and he would have plenty of years to still win MVPs
Facts.
and win more titles. I mean,
Facts.
that's a great way to start your career off, bro.
Facts. And listen, LeBron and Ford, we're not saying Luka's better than LeBron. No one's saying that. I'm saying that in the future. I'm not saying now. Of course, he's not better. But if he could win a few championships and also get some rings and get some MVPs, why don't you think he'd be better than LeBron?
Oh yeah, and I can tell you this much: Giannis got a better early career than LeBron James already by age 26.
Yeah, I agree with that. He just
got
let
everything LeBron got and more, with a Defensive Player of the Year and a championship and a Finals
Facts.
MVP to go with that. You know. Oh,
Thank you, Zach. You just got to be unbiased. Thank you. That's why
Okay.
I always tell people, even Zach just hit it right at the money. When you have an opinion on something, don't be biased, please. Be logical and be honest with what you're saying. Saying that Damian Lillard's the second best player behind LeBron, that's an idiotic opinion. Saying that
I don't think nobody thinks that. I can't.
unless
imagine
you're a
somebody
Dame
thinking
fanboy. If you're a Dame fanboy, you probably will think that. And if someone ever says that, I'm just not gonna listen to them. No disrespect to Dame. Dame's a great player, but if you said, "Oh, LeBron is the team," you know how dumb you sound. One player is not the team. Okay.
Oh yeah.
The eye test shows me that no one's better than LeBron, not even Jordan. Your eyes are wrong and you're blind. Okay? You're blind. There's Kobe Bryant, Jordan. You can argue Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Bird.
Yeah. I'm glad you brought that up because LeBron's a top 10 for me right now. He's penalized. I'm on board with you, G Money, because it gets to a point where I can't keep giving you super credit if you keep winning with these super teams, because you're deprived.
Credit, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah, but he's depriving me of ranking him higher because he keeps winning with all these multiple great players. It's the same way I do for Bill Russell.
True.
So I mean, it is what it is in that case.
Right. I get. Yeah, you made some good points. I mean,
Jordan's first title wasn't even with nobody registered as an All-Star other than him.
True.
Pippen became an All-Star until 1992. This guy was averaging 13 points a game coming off the bench, bro.
Actually, I mean, Scott. I get what you're saying, and I do think MJ was the best player. But technically, Scottie Pippen was an All-Star in 1990. Technically,
but he wasn't though. He
made the All-Star team in 1990. He did.
No, he came All-Star his first year in 1992.
No, it was 1990. I have the facts in my face. It was 1990.
Let me look that up because I don't remember him being in the All-Star in 1990. But even if that's so, he wasn't an All-Star the very next year. I know he wasn't an All-Star in 1991.
Exactly.
So yeah. All right. So I'm just gonna take your word for it and say that since you're looking it up, I trust you. I believe you. So I take your word for it.
Right.
But yeah.
Oh, and look at this, right? Jordan's better than LeBron because no one came in the NBA as a kid with LeBron's pressure and Jordan. failed college player. Like what? Like,
I don't even know what that means, man.
so, bro, MJ had some pressure going to the NBA. Let's be honest, all right?
Yeah,
MJ had some pressure going to the NBA, and also, do people forget that Michael Jordan missed 64 games in the second year? It's not.
yeah.
He was injured his second year and was going crazy on Boston. Like, what are we talking about?
And
MJ
if you
had
want
a
to
lot of
put
pressure.
and you want to put it in perspective, Jordan wasn't even perceived to be what he was because back then they said a guard, a 6'6" guard, can't win a championship, can't be the number one leader on the team winning the championship.
Facts, man. Facts. That's true, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind if you think LeBron's better than Jordan, but saying that because of the reason,
He said LeBron is God and Dame is Jesus.
wait, is this? Oh, did he say? Oh, good grief, Sharif. At this point, man, he's probably trolling.
Oh yeah.
Comparing LeBron and Dame to God and Jesus is a freaking insult to the Holy Spirit. Don't do that, man. Don't ever do that. Don't
Yeah.
be disrespectful, moronic.
Oh yeah. Wow.
God
This
and
is-
Jesus.
This is what I was talking about, man. You guys getting firsthand experience when I say extreme LeBron fans. Guys
And
that
Damian
just
Lillard
don't-
fans. Damian Lillard too. He's a Dame.
Oh yeah,
fan, too.
Dame Leonard too. This is actually a first for me. I never ran into an extreme Dame Dollar fan. I think you ran into them more because, I mean, you know, they seem to
Right.
gravitate towards you a little more. You know, so.
I pray to LeBron, and you also pray to Dame too, by the way, LeBron and four every night. Yo, pray to Jesus Christ, man. Let's stop. Don't pray for a basketball player, man.
Yeah.
Like seriously. Like I love Steph Curry and other players, but I don't worship the guy. I don't worship players. I just speak my mind under game. I don't look at other shit, man. Like I'm not gonna worship anybody other than Jesus Christ. Like what? I don't understand people sometimes, man.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, man. But I'm pretty and AKKD LeBron and four probably does a LeBron underwear, and he has Damian little boxers too, by the way. Like short.
Yeah, and in the words of Philly, this is Slurper at 100. This is like true Slurper.
LeBron and four, you're a fanboy. Don't keep telling us you're not. You're a fanboy. A fanboy would say, "Hey, I will pray to this guy every night." A fanboy would say, "This guy is God. Another guy is Jesus." A fanboy would say, "This guy is the team." A fanboy would say, "This guy, Damian Lillard, is the second best player behind LeBron James," which is a bullshit lie. A fanboy would say, Damian Lillard never missed the playoffs in Portland, even though I just brought a fact that he missed the playoffs in his rookie year. So, what are we talking about? The dude's a complete fanboy and a LeBron and Damian Lillard slurper.
Yeah.
And also, Zach, he also said he would die for Dame too. Don't forget that. He also said he would die for Dame too. Like, I like LeBron and Dame, but sometimes it's hard to respect them when you have fans like this. And also, it's hard. I like Dame. I respect Dame, but it's hard sometimes because the amount of excuses he gets from losing, man. It's ridiculous, man. Like what Hoop Facts just said. Yeah, he's great, but he doesn't defend, and his shot selection is bad. That's not hate. That's fact. And LeBron, I like LeBron, but he's not, in my opinion at least, he's not the GOAT. And praying for a guy, praying to a basketball player, that's disgusting. And comparing LeBron to God and Dame to Jesus, are you on crack?
Yeah, man, that's just out of this world craziness, man. You know, but bro, man, I don't even know what else to say, man. But I am about to go and eat pretty soon, so we about to put an end to this.
Right.
Yeah, man. Shout out to G Money. Shout out to Zach. Shout out to everybody that joined the live stream. Hoop Facts, everybody. Yeah, man. It was fun shopping down this free agency. It's going to continue for the days and probably weeks to go on. I don't know how long Kawhi is going to play the waiting game till he signs a contract, but Kawhi always, that's what he does.
Unpredictable.
He waits it out.
And another thing too, before we close out, Zach, that's my point. That is my point. because James Harden had good teammates, don't get me wrong, but he didn't have spectacular teammates other than Westbrook and Chris Paul. Most of his team was either injured or other than Chris Paul and Westbrook, what great team did he have? Harden
Yeah.
didn't have a great team in Houston, but we kill him when he loses. But when Dame loses, the excuse, he doesn't have help. It annoys me too, man. I get your point, Zach. It annoys me too. People have a double standard, man, for things.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. But yeah, man. We out, man.
Right, man. Peace.
Peace. All right. We about to be out of here. I gave all my shout outs. I'm even giving a shout out to you, LeBron and Ford. But bro, you gotta stop the slurping. That gotta stop, you know. But salute to everybody, man. AKA, peace to you, man. Yo, AK, why you always coming here like when it's like the last 5 minutes, bro? We try to get you in here a little more earlier, man, you know? You know what I'm saying? But shout out to you, man. You know. And you got anytime you got a question, you need to hit me up with something, you can always holler at me. You got my my email and things like that, you know. If you're still planning on traveling overseas, you know. See, look at my background. This is the background of where the magic takes place, where I'm going to be screaming from. And I got this big, I don't know if you can see it from here because I'm screaming it from the laptop. You see that? See that black pole? That's going to hold this up just to have my blue room, you know, all done. But nevertheless, man, I see y'all guys later. Have a good one. Peace. Yo, yeah, Zimbalist is definitely nice. Okay. If you're planning on going to Zimbalist, hit me up with an email. My wife can actually drop some knowledge on Zimbalist too, if you know, because she is from Zimbalist. So, you know, just holler at us, man. If you need something, you need some advice, whatever the case may be, or if you need a place to get cheap tickets from, all you got to do is just hit me up, bro. That's all. You know, peace.